ever bounce on the rhythm, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta make a move to me, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, you know me, I'm not wasting time. No secrets left to hide. You gotta show me love when you're ready, yeah, yeah, yeah. What can we ever bounce on the rhythm, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta make a move to me, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know me, I'm not wasting time. No secrets left to hide. You gotta show me love when you're ready, yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say, you know me, I got no time to waste. Type of energy that can't be replaced, no debate. We can take it back to my place. I can turn around, let me show you how it tastes, yeah. A baller, mine on the dollar. Swallowing the bottle while you're smoking on gelato. Now do you need some of that no-no? Just tell me that you're coming through. Why can't we ever bounce? Why can't we ever bounce on the rhythm, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta make a move to me, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, you know me, I'm not wasting time. No secrets left to hide. You gotta show me love when you're ready, yeah, yeah, yeah. What can we ever bounce on the rhythm, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta make a move to me, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, you know me, I'm not wasting time.
Good morning, fellas. Thank you for waiting. How are we doing today? What's up? What's up? Big day today, boys. Big day. The final day. The final freaking 7 hours. It's not even the final day, bro. 7 hours of the Xmas event, man. Get your final swarms caught. Get your, your presents turned, your final presents, I guess, caught and stuff. Get everything turned in that you need to. You will have some extra time from what I've heard to turn in presents. I don't know about swarm Pokemon. I wouldn't count on it. In my opinion, like, you won't be able to farm more presents afterwards. If you can, get everything turned in the next 7 hours. There's not really a reason not to, because things will stop spawning and stuff anyway. So, like, if you're stuck on Chingling for a swarm, for example, it's not like that's gonna, spawn. So, definitely try to get everything done that you need. Whew. Yes, that's what we talked about. Yes, exactly, Zoned. It was brought up yesterday in the stream. The patch notes didn't mention swarm Pokemon still being able to be turned in, so make sure to turn yours in. That's what that means, right? That's what we were talking about. Ballin, blah, 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 blah. What's up, Trainer Ace? Dude, I saw someone in chat. I don't usually do this, especially like off the riff, but who? Let me go back. Let me give this person credit. I just randomly checked this person's chat history, and they had one of the nicest chat logs I've ever seen. It was JW Rocks. JW, hey, I don't know if you're still here, man, but shout out to you. His chat logs are literally just like, hey, good morning Patrouski. Good morning, Patrouski. Hey, I work in pest control and I really like watching your streams, man. Thanks for streaming. Good morning, Patrouski. I agree, smiley face. Like, asking good questions. How are you using Earthquake without killing all your teammates in raids? Great question. Hey, it works differently in raids. Our server's still down, Patrouski. Hey, what's your advice for this, Patrouski? What's your advice for that? This guy had one of the best. Yeah, free chat audit. I mean, dude, that's, if you're a fucking nice chat, like, you deserve it, man. I mean, that's just like, I'm just trying to say thank you to people like that, because that, I don't know, man. It goes a long fucking way, man. Whew, it goes a long way, man. We appreciate that. We need more. Yeah, man. Like, like, that's, I say this all the time. Like, there's a lot of really fucking amazing people, and they're just like kind of really good people are quiet about being good. They're not trying to get credit. They're not trying to get, success, blah, blah, blah. They're just trying to be like a nice guy. And I think those are the people that get the least credit in society, So I try my little, I'm not doing a whole lot, right? But hey, if I could do a little thing, it's kind of like growing up playing sports or like playing basketball with your friends, just saying like, dude, fucking nice shot, or like, dude, like that was a sick fucking layup, or that was a sick play or dribble, or whatever the fuck. Like, it goes a long way, man. Little compliments, I feel like, is the way to making everybody smile just a little bit more. If we make everybody smile a little bit more, maybe we'll start smiling a lot more, We'll start smiling a lot. Whew. What's up, Pedro? Good evening to you, dude. Happy to see you. Anzi, happy to see you again. The regulars coming in. It's always cool to see, like, new regulars, old regulars, like, new names, old faces, new names that could become old faces, yada, yada, yada. Whew. It's crazy. I've been doing this now for, like, what, streaming consistently, I've probably only been doing that for like 2.5 years. Like, for Pokemon, like a lot of my Pokemon earlier was just videos, was just YouTube. So the streaming stuff is still kind of, I've been streaming for a long time, to be fair. I've been streaming as far back as 2013, but actually getting viewers, that took a long time. So it's just an honor to see you guys. Honor to have you. Glaze, who am I glazing, Alpha? I'm feeling pretty glazed this morning too. Clarko, I feel like, here's the glaze to start the glaze. I feel like Clarko might be the #1 most requested glaze out of all of the glaze redemptions, and I think there's a reason for that. I think Clarko always puts others above himself, and I think people see that. I think they know that, and I think that's the biggest glaze of all, is that people want him to be glazed because he's such a good guy and he clearly doesn't get told it enough, and clearly doesn't think as highly as himself as we think of him. I think that's the best glaze. Leave me from without my timeout. Yo, wait, are you the person from the Discord, bro? That's a funny, dude. If that's you, yes, that's okay, dude. There was someone. I'm literally the worst streamer alive. Okay, let me get my cam on. Fuck it. One sec. There was someone today. What's up, boys? Good morning. How you doing? We're still repping the Ravens gear, even though John Harbaugh just, I don't even want to say got fired. I'm hoping it was like an amicable split, but I think he just got old. I was just like, I love John Harbaugh. He was the best coach the Ravens have ever had. I love Brian Billick, don't get me wrong, but I think John Harbaugh was just, I think he'll be like a Hall of Fame coach, you know? Maybe I'm copium, but sad to see him go, but I could also understand it being the time. Anyways, enough football talk, Ravens talk, blah, blah, blah. I will find you. Bro, this guy was in my... I thought it was like 5 days ago. He was in my stream discussion chat in the Discord and was like, hey, like, I got timed out. Like, how could I... You know, I'm so sorry. How could I possibly, you know, get back in chat? And I responded, oh, yeah, like, what's your Twitch, you know, what's your Twitch name? I got you. I'll unban you. No worries, right? That message was from, like, November. They sent like, hey, could I get unbanned please in fucking November, and I just saw it in on January motherfucking 7th. Like, dude, it was so dude, it's so funny. Okay, what's good is I will find you 86. What's good is I don't recognize your name as a bad name, so that to me tells all of your timeouts are like chilling. You've had 18 timeouts. Okay, but most of them are like 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 420 seconds. Most of your timeouts seem like a meme. I was spamming 6, 7. I don't fuck. Okay, I don't even mind that. 6, 7, the goat. Oh no, those are meme timeouts. Those aren't real timeouts. Those aren't real. A little bit stir fry, blah blah blah. I only last 6 or 7 seconds. Prob sold for 6 or 7 mil. 6, 7, the goat. These jokes are like weeks apart. 6-7 XDD, 67K or less. Wait, I usually do 6 to 7 hours. Wait, how have I not seen this? Ultra wave 6-7. The dopamine left in my body really fast, like 6 or 7 seconds. That's about 6 to 7 steps. Amazing. You might be the most dedicated 6-7 chatter we have. Holy fuck. Both 6-7. High Dragon 6-7. High Dragon is now 6-7. My fave 6-7 streamer. Your defo top 6 or 7 players. Clarko top 6 or 7% haters. Open 6 or 7 right now. Bro, you've been dropping 6-7 memes. Fucking consistent. How do you have this many in my chat? Holy fuck, dude, you've been dropping 6-7 memes since November. Gonna grind the 6-7s, kids. What? Okay. 6-7, 6 guys. 5 guys is so fast food. What about 6-7 guys? Okay, okay, that's where I'm gonna. Okay, we're. I think I'm done. Holy guacamole. This is what you drive me to drinking. I will find you, but you drive me to drinking. I don't know why I'm showing like you guys would know. It's just some shit. I shouldn't say shitty. It's fine. This is a cheap energy drink I got at like Aldi or some shit. Aldi or I always forget Aldi or Lidl. I literally don't know which one. It was like 98 cents. Bro, I'm a Aldi. I don't go enough to be an Aldi king, but every time we go to Aldi or Lidl, I'm like, why don't we go more? Why don't we go? What are we doing? Can of chemicals? Newsflash, Clarko. I know you're rage baiting, but I'm doing okay. You're breathing chemicals right now, brother. Can you believe that? Isn't that crazy? You're literally breathing off the periodic periodic table of. Shut up. Never mind. Whatever. Shut up. Anyways. Shut up. Anyways. Shut up. Shut up. Anyways. Shut up, Patrouski. Shut up, Patrouski. You mean Aldi? I said Aldi. What do you mean? Aldi? Aldi? What do you say? Aldi? Oh, did you mean Aldi? There's no way you say Aldi. There's no way it's pronounced Aldi. Oh, I go to the grocery store. Aldi. My uncle Aldi takes me to the grocery store. Aldi. That's what it. There's no shot. There's no way. It's Aldi. How to pronounce Aldi? There's no way. There's no way it's Aldi.
Aldi.
It's Aldi. Is it American versus British? Let's see.
Aldi.
Okay, I'll give you the British pass. It is an American versus British. There's no wrong answer.
Aldi.
Americans say Aldi. British say
Aldi.
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 Aldi. Whereas Americans say
Aldi.
Aldi. Yeah, I'm going to Aldi. That's funny to do like a deep. I should be doing more like fake deep. That's funny. Like, okay, anyways. It's fucking, it's Aldi, bro, okay? Dude, true. I should sign up to be the head coach, Bachi. No, there's no fucking shot, bro. You want to know the real thing? Okay, this might break people's. Actually, this probably won't shock you. Okay. I think I'm too stupid to play football. Football is like a really smart sport. Like when you actually get down to like, I feel like I have the intuition and I have the build. After 2 years in the gym, I don't think I have the like smart for the playbook and the fucking coverage, and dude, I don't have the smarts for football, and then also the speed. I do not have the speed. Holy fuck. Maybe I could play like I'd love to play tight end. I'd love to be a tight end. I'd love to be a big fat dumb white boy tight end where all I do is I just jump, catch the ball, and then immediately protect the ball and just drop. No yards after the catch. Just fucking just drop. That's all I can do. I can catch the ball. I have good hands. That's all I can do, okay? I'm talking about important stuff, Parfax, like what position in the NFL I would play. I'm sorry. Yeah, I would be like a budget. I'd be a baby Gronk, one might call it. I'm sorry. Okay. There's a lot of people in chat. I'm never trying to ignore questions. 100% Aldi. It's what's it called? Not generational difference, regional difference. How much you used to bench? I have no fucking idea. Don't do the how much do you bench, bro? Because it's like the one I never did it, bro. But I'm curious now. No, don't ask me that. The whole point is I'm weak now. Give me 2 years in the gym. I'm like at the weakest I fucking, not the weakest I've ever been, but like somehow, bro. I will say like I feel like I retained more of my muscle. I don't work out at all right now. And I'm kind of like, why am I not fatter and flabbier? I'm pretty fat and don't get me wrong. I get a moob situation going on, don't get me wrong. But my shoulders, I'm like, why have my shoulders not gotten smaller? I kind of don't get it. Not to like, there's certain things where I'm like, damn, my fucking man boobs got crazy quick. And then there's other ones where I'm like, bro, how are my shoulders like still mountains? What the fuck? Get to stepping, little bro. Maybe in 2026. We'll see. We'll see. Any chance you're sturmpting today? Huh? Alpha Star me today? I got you, Zenarchy. One sec. It took me. This is secret. Only because you're early to the stream. We've been live for 20 minutes. That's embarrassing. But that's early for a guy like me. It took me 20 more star U's after that. I don't know what the odds are. It took me, I had to do 70 star me's in total to get this. There's no way there's no way it's supposed to be 20 more after to get this. That's fucking crazy. And dude, what else? Okay. What was the other thing I was gonna say something else. I got out of my first 5, you can keep going, yes. Out of my first 5, 3 of them were Central Sinnoh. It was fucked up. It was so crazy. Someone's done? Yeah, dude, it's a really interesting. There's so many mechanics. I feel like there were so many mechanics this event that like were really underexplored, or kind of like, you know, kind of like just like we had to explore them, I guess, to learn them. What's the meta difference? I believe some of the players might know better than me. I believe the meta Ditto farming method is just safety goggles Smeargle, where you false swipe Spore with safety goggles or whatever. I think that's the meme, but I could be wrong. What am I getting canceled for? For real, he banned me for something was about last month. Evil, true, hashtag evil Patrouski. True. A 5% chance. If it's a 5% chance, then the 20 that's literally exactly on rate. So if that's what it is, then I can't even. There's like 0 complaints. Like that's just fucking on rate if that's what it is. Yeah, Star U prices are crazy. Playing Hollow Knight, dude, fucking fair, man. Fucking fair. And leaderboards for stuff. Oof. It's a great one. Like how many Starmies did you farm? How many Swarms farmed? Like Remind me about that in a quick. We're gonna do the stream recap intro. Remind me that that's a good talking point, Anarchy. Okay, you gotta give me the content, King. Thank you. What's up, Rapid? No. We just started, bro. We haven't even. We'll be opening presents in a few hours. You could go fucking, I don't know, do some other shit or come back or something like that. I do, man. You know what, Yoshi? Some people may be afraid. I like a big fucking. I like it to at Olive Garden. They'll just throw full Italian sausages in your spaghetti. It's so fucking white trash. But you know what? I love it, man. Why not? Anyways, I love Italian sausage too. Holy shit. But anyways, don't get me on the food talk because I'll talk and talk. Rapid, thank you for the 3 months, gamer. It is greatly fucking appreciated, King. Hopefully the content still holds up. If it doesn't, hit me up in the DMs and I'll refund you or some shit. Thanks for thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Okay, let me turn music down a little bit. Let me turn it up on my end. I like it, but let me turn it down a little bit on your guys' end. Wait, a refund's real? No, wait, okay, wait, I can't. I was joking. I can't actually promise on refunds. So please, if you no longer find my content entertaining, feel free to unsubscribe. Like, please sub. Actually, I'm a lowly Twitch streamer. Please subscribe. Okay, who's this guy saying what's up, dude? Keanu-kun, what's up, gamer? Keanu-kun. Okay, this person's just nice. What the hell? What the hell? Did I not be? Where are my haters at? It's not. Why are you being nice? Thank you. Okay. Alrighty, fellas, good morning, PokeMMO community. We have a beautiful day ahead of us, dude. It is the final day of the Xmas event. If you want to see the craziness, the hecticness of the market, what's going to happen, I'm curious to see. Make sure to turn in your swarm Pokemon, your presents, all that stuff. It's going to stop. They're going to stop spawning here. I believe you can turn in lost presents after the event is over, so you have a little bit of leeway there. But there's just kind of not really a reason to wait because let's say if you're stuck on 3 lost presents and the event ends, you can't really get any more. I believe those stop spawning, so you're just stuck on 3 anyway. It's only really for people who like can't log into, they're at work or whatever, right? They have a little bit of extra time. But turning in your lost presents, your swarm Pokemon, everything you can today, definitely ideal. Dude, as soon as you can. Watching the stream recap a little bit too late, I'm so sorry, but let's go ahead and jump into our daily PokeMMO stuff. Actually, before we do that, someone brought up Xanarchy brought up the idea, and I just couldn't agree with him more. Leaderboards. We've talked about it. Yes, I know. Night and day. The idea of more leaderboards in PokeMMO. Total encounters, shinies caught, shinies seen, maybe XP gained, levels gained. All sorts of leaderboards could be possible for PokeMMO, and I feel like it would give the game so much more depth and so much more competition in a healthy way. But even like Xanarchy brought up like the idea of just leaderboards for the events. Even if we got like a beta test, they love beta testing mechanics during events, like raids. Raids have been beta tested during events, right, for a long time, but for like 2 years, I guess. But I love the idea of like who caught the most Staryus, right? Who found the most Staryus around the world? Who farmed the most swarm Pokemon? Who did the most raid refights or some shit, right? Who did the fastest raids? Who, raids? Imagine if there was a leaderboard next to each raid den where you could see who like speed running raids, who like did the fastest raid. I feel like people would like super be interested in redoing raids to try to get that fastest time. That's like, there's so many extra elements of content. The game, I think I've always said the game is good. These sandbox elements of PokeMMO are so good. The content is good. We need more reasons and we need more motivations to actually grind. I think leaderboards are just one of the best things to reward players who grind, reward players who go above and beyond and do those achievements, which is exactly why we have segments like the community showcase here on this show, on this stream. I did the boomer thing of calling a YouTube video a show. Anyways, let's first jump into the catch events, upcoming catch events in PokeMMO. We do have a few specific ones. Oh, I forgot to, one sec. We do it live. I forgot to highlight this, so my apologies. Heck it, we do it live. Here you go. Don't worry. First things first, we only have, I believe, 1 or 2 catch events scheduled right now, but we do actually have some Chinese catch events, and that really matters not only for Chinese players, but any third shift workers, graveyard shift workers, and Australian players, anybody who works or lives in an off schedule. These events can be really good for you. But these are the Western world, the like US time zone kind of centric catch events. Firstly, we have the Ghastly catch event on Thursday, the 8th of January 2026 sorry, let me qualify. If you're in my time zone, it's actually on the 7th of Wednesday. So this is actually tonight. This is tonight at 7 p.m. I believe right when the event ends. So this catch event starts when the event ends. I will not be doing this. I'm sure a lot of people are actually going to be skipping this to kind of get a break, right? So if you want to go do this event as have a higher chance of winning, so I bet you a lot of people are taking a break during this catch event, you might have a better, less competition equals higher chance of winning, right? So we've got this on tonight, potentially 7 p.m. at the Pokemon Tower, the Lavender Tower. Ghastly +2, Haunter 0, Zubat -3, and there is a shiny Ghastly or Gengar up for grabs and 1,000 RP. Next up, we have a Corefish catch event coming up on the 9th of January, this Friday at 11 a.m. ET at Petalburg City in Hoenn. If it's in Petalburg City, you're probably fishing for this. I don't know if it's single. I believe it's fishing if it's Corefish, but let's double check really quick. Let's go Corefish. Wild locations, Petalburg City. Yep, Good Rod, common, Super Rod, very common. So this is going to be a fishing catch event. Keep that in mind. Corefish, Marl, and Surskit are all catchable. Nature bonuses +5 for Adamant. Timid is -5. This is the first time I'm seeing this event. And there is a non-shiny. That is a little weird to see, to be honest with you. I would expect a mon like Corefish to have a shiny prize, but you know what? It is what it is. Crawdon is a relevant raid Pokemon and relevant PvP Pokemon. Let's go check actually how Crawdon is doing. Sometimes it pops up in OU, I believe. Ever since it got access to adaptability as its hidden ability, it has gotten a strong buff and is a lot more viable in OU PvP. So it's Life Orb, Adamant. It's at a 4.87% usage. Pretty rough win rate for almost 48%. Not a great win rate, but decent usage for the OU tier for like what used to be an untiered, like unusable below NU tier Pokemon essentially. We also have 1,000. If you don't care about the Corefish, the Crawdon, you also have 1,000 RP up for grabs, but it could be used as a PVM or PvP Pokemon. Next up, we do have Chinese catch events. Just means they're in the Chinese time zone. That's it. Don't be, don't dig too much into it, I guess. It's just a different time zone. That's all it is. These are hard to find though on the forums for a lot of people, and you do have to Google translate them. So I put a little bit of effort into showing these to you guys to hopefully get some more catch events known. Anybody can go do these catch events, but I'm assuming these staff members are going to be mostly speaking Mandarin, so keep that in mind, as well as it really matters for like Australian players, like the time zones a lot better. You will have to convert your own time zones. My apologies, I have not converted them. You will have to, I think they're like 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. my time, and that means the date might be wrong. So this says Friday the 9th of January at 1600 Beijing time. This might be the 8th of January for you. Please make sure to convert your time zones and double check if these are catch events you do plan to go to. I think it's around 4 a.m. for me. This might be a January 8th event, but I'm not totally sure if I'm going to have to double check. But this is a Caterpie catch event at Kanto Route 24. You have 1 hour to catch Caterpillar. It's a really simple event. Caterpillars, as many Caterpillars as possible. You message a staff member. You can win a shiny Caterpillar. Sorry, excuse me. A shiny Caterpillar, 3x31 and 3x28. So a nice shiny Pokemon up for grabs. And then as well as a Diglett. Look, the art here is cool. A Diglett catch event on January 10th, potentially 9th at Saturday, potentially Friday, 1600 Beijing time. Johto area Route 48. So Route 48 in Johto. You have 1 hour to catch the Groundhog. 1 hour to catch Diglets. Yeah, it's rough translations. Bear with me here. 1 hour to catch Diglets as much as possible. If you're an Ironman account, if you're an Australian player, a graveyard shift worker, these events matter, man. They really, and they're just getting more. There's so many events in Pokemon every week. It's crazy that we just sleep on these, Look at okay, Glittering Gopher. That's the best translation I've seen, dude. Go win yourself, guys. Go win yourself a Glittering Gopher and 500 RP. They do split up the RP rewards more evenly over in Chinese catch events. Next up, I just wanted to shout out Bearminator, who is a head game master of the game. He sent out 30-day donor status recently for the driest shiny hunters, I believe from like August, ever since the encounter counter update until the end of the year in 2025. He sent out 30-day donor statuses to the driest shunners in the entire game. So really cool of him to just give an extra above and beyond reward. He didn't have to do that. He was just trying to give back to the community, and shout out to the shunners who put in the effort and kept grinding and stayed grind even though they were dry. They kept going, right? So really cool of him. Next up, I've never seen this. Speaking of the Chinese community, and I always try to tell people don't realize like how big the Chinese community is. Huge in PokeMMO, and they just work really hard. They just fucking grind. They're just gamers. It's really that simple. They're just gamers. Okay. I always guesstimate, and these are not numbers, not statistics. Please do not quote these as like data, right? I always guesstimate that about like 50% of the game is Chinese speaking, and then maybe like 40%, let's say 40% is Chinese speaking, 30% is Spanish speaking, and then 20% is English speaking, and then 10 is like, you know, everything else. Not to, you know, lazily lump it together, but you know, it is what it is, right? The English speaking community is but a small part of PokeMMO, and it's really good perspective. So when the game feels slow for us, or we need to know those things, there are so many other communities and cultures and people out there playing this game that we don't always see in our day-to-day life and our day-to-day experience. And it's why I always say PokeMMO is much bigger than people realize, because it's just a very international game. This game is very like widespread across the world, and it's very like a little bit here, a little bit there, you know, and we have to just keep that the perspective is good. And what's crazy here is I've never seen this. I've never seen a forum post reach maximum number of replies. I didn't know this was possible, but this happened on the daily check-in forum post over in the Chinese general discussion on the forums, which this is basically like, for them, it's like their daily logins. They come and check the forums, and they like leave a little message, and they get like a few Pokeballs. It's like a very small thing, but I think it's community held. It's not like it's not like the game. Like PokeMMO is like giving them an unfair advantage. I'm pretty sure it's just like the community members like put it together, you know. But I've never seen this. I've never seen. It's just crazy. It shows the popularity, the activity, and just the dedication, the daily logging in. They had to create they had to create a part 2 because this one got full. I've never seen that, man. It's really fucking impressive. They're just fucking dedicated, man. They just play the game, have fun, put in the hours, and achieve things. It's just really fucking cool to see. And I love competing. I love that. That's why it was a big deal when a Western World team won the PokeMMO official Shiny War. That was a big deal. We were the underdog. That was a big deal. That was a cool moment, man. And hopefully we can see that again in 2026. But I love the hopefully healthy and hopefully kind like regional kind of battles in PokeMMO. It's PokeMMO. Have a fun time with it. Don't be weird, you know. It's one of those things. I think it's a cool thing to see. So I love seeing English players try to pop off and try to hold their own against there's a whole world out there of dedicated players, and we got to try to stand up, you know. We got to try to live up to that and be just as good as they are. That's the big reminder, right? Now, speaking of the game, not to like glaze the game too much, but speaking of, because we are having problems, right? But like, speaking of the game being bigger than people realize, I got a fucking queue this morning. What is happening? I got a random queue, a login queue this morning at 9 a.m. What? On the, and there was an alpha spawn, but it was an alpha Magnemite. It wasn't like it was like that might be one of the worst spawn, like, they're not worth that much, right? I mean, I'm just crazy, but like, maybe I'm crazy. But I was like, what the hell? Yeah, an alpha Magnemite is 10k. It wasn't some like it wasn't an alpha Ditto spawn. That happens, right? Alpha Ditto spawns. Okay, we hit server queue. Everybody in their NAN logging on the alt account, right? Thank you, Danny, for the subs, man. That's crazy. But a login queue at 9 a.m. on the final day of the event, like, I thought people were like chilling. I was really impressed by this. I was really impressed. Anyways, moving on. We have our achievement showcase, our community showcase. Howdy. What's up, Glitched? How you doing? Howdy. This player, Dragon Lord, a newer player to PokeMMO, got themselves their first ever 5x31 breed. Congratulations to them. That's a really cool feeling, a really big feeling. They were able to work their Pokeyen up from reruns, as well as, dude, I always keep saying, the benefit of the market being not great right now, in my opinion, you know, put it nicely, the benefit is that it's cheaper to build Pokemon than ever. If you're a newer player and you've ever wanted to build Pokemon, build PvMmons, build PvP, build raid Pokemon, build utility Pokemon, it has never been cheaper to breed up 5x31s, 4x31s, 2x31s in natures. It has never been cheaper to make Pokemon. You could Staryu prices are so cheap that you could probably go breed a 6x31 Starmie, or let's say 5x31 with nature for like 200k. It's unbelievable. Maybe you know, more than that, but like, let's see what you can just buy one. You can just buy, it's not natured, to be fair. You can literally buy a 5x31 Staryu for 200k. That's crazy to me. This used to be like the base price to create these. So it costs usually to make a 6 times 31 mon. I think is it 16 breeders? It costs like 160k in just braces to make this, I believe. I could be a little bit off, but I think it's about right. I think it literally costs 16 braces or 16 breeds. Isn't it more than that? Wait, isn't it? If it's 16 breeds times 20k per breed because double braces, doesn't this cost like 320,000 Pokeyen to make just off braces? It's cheaper than brace price. That's what I've been trying to tell people is like, Pokemon are cheaper than the brace price, which is like the equivalent of a rune sword in old school RuneScape being cheaper than the high alchemy price. Like that, I'm not proud of that economy, but you could at least take advantage of it as a player, right? There are ways to take advantage of it. So that's, gotta shout that out. So congrats to this guy though. Congrats to Dragonlord for making a Larvesta. It's not sustainable. I couldn't agree more. I hope we see alpha nerfs. But anyway, another new player having some success in PokeMMO. Unity Merchant started playing in September. It's also like, it's funny to say newer player. This guy has 700 hours, and that's just like, that's the true PokeMMO experience. This guy has 700 hours, and he still considers himself like a newer player. And so like, so would I, like, which is kind of fucked up. Like, it's not fair, but like, it's a long game. It's a long game, you know? A lot of hours, a lot to do. 700 hours, very talented gamer. Started playing in September, found himself an Alpha Articuno, got, I assume, all regions done, complete Pokedex, it looks like, and then all raids done. If you started playing in September and you got all raids done, that's really impressive to me, man. Congratulations. Really fucking impressive, dude. Yeah, of course, absolutely, doctor. Next up, I love custom game modes. I love players creating their own content. I love this from Iron Beggy, who's been working on a group region lock. If you don't know, this project is so cool in my opinion. He unlocked the Pudgy Penguin on it. Congratulations to him, dude. A group, so okay, first things first, a group Iron Man. A group Iron Man, that's probably fair, Alpha. A group Iron Man is a group of usually 4 to 5 players that are Iron Men. They're not allowed to trade or use the GTL, but they can trade with each other, within the group, right? Which makes it a little bit easier, but also a lot more social, and also allows you to divvy up tasks a lot more. Like, so the region lock group Iron Man is even cooler because people who are in specific regions are the only people who can farm specific things. If you're in Unova, you know, you can go farm Everstones, but you may not be able to do that in other regions. If you're in Sinnoh, you can farm fossils. If you're in Kanto, you really get to utilize all of the positives and like the differences between each region. If you're in Kanto, you got to go farm all the amulet coins. Good luck. Like, you know, things like that. Like, I think it's crazy. I think it's really, really cool. It's a really cool project. Shout out to Iron Beggy and anybody else involved in his team. I'm assuming it's 5 players, 1 in each region. Get your friends together, man, and do stuff like this. It's what PokeMMO is all about, in my opinion. Thank you, Crowded, for the sub, dude. Thank you. Next up, this player, God Pegasus from Team Optic, who is one of the best shiny hunting teams in PokeMMO, got himself 3 shinies in one day. This is, it's crazy. Like, you just cannot, I can't be hype enough for this. I can't give it the credit because this is so fucking amazing. It's not even 3 shinies in one day. It's 3 shinies in 5 hours, I believe. I think it's from 14, yeah, from 14 to 19. It's literally 3 shinies in 5 hours. All fantastic shuns. Congrats on the call. I love Coughing, Dino. I'm less of a fan of Minchino, but it's still a great shun. You know, more, if each their own, more power to you. I'm salty because I need a Trubbish still. I'm looking for that Trubbish still. But 3 shinies in one day is like a peak PokeMMO shiny hunting career moment. It's so sick, dude. So congrats to this guy. Congrats to Pegasus and Team Optic. Really cool shinies, man. That is our news, our daily news, our intro, our stream recap intro for the day. If you like today's stream recap, make sure to like the video. Maybe check it out live on Twitch Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Subscribe, follow me on Twitch, all that jazz. I will see you guys with hopefully some more content soon with any good questions in chat. Thanks for watching. Let's jump into it. Oof, I'm feeling good today, boys. What's the flex, Beggy? What's the flex, King? Is it more than I assumed it was like 5 players. I assumed it was like 1 per region. Thanks for, I'm sorry if I missed. I don't thank subs enough during the recap intro like that, but thank you guys for all the subs, man. The support goes a long way right now in January. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. I don't want to spoil it too much as well, so I'm gonna be taking, okay, I do have a little bit of a schedule change. All right, I do have a little bit of a schedule adjustment that I don't normally do. There's almost a 90% chance I won't be live this Thursday. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that, which is tomorrow. I'm going to take that time off. It's been a long event. I streamed a lot of weekends, which I normally don't do. A lot of extra days. I had a lot of fun. You know, that's why I did it, right? But I'm going to be taking probably Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Not off, but just not streaming. I want to work more on video content. I want to work more on guides and kind of get back to that evergreen, you know, that long-term stuff that people could watch. I've been doing a lot of daily stuff, stream recaps, streams, and it's fun. I love that stuff, but it's got to be a mix. I've got to put out the guides. I got to put out the long-term resources, the entertaining stuff. You got to figure out how, you know, I gotta hopefully reach everybody's needs and everybody's wants. That's the goal as a halfway decent, you know, creator. So I'm gonna try my best. We're gonna take some out to Pokemon guides, and I don't want to spoil too much, but there is a new Pokemon fan-made game that came out that is it's so good. I'm releasing the video on the 9th, I think, so the day after the event. Yeah, the 9th. Yeah, January 9th. Dude, this game blew me away. It's so good. If you want to break from Pokemon after the event, definitely check it out. I think everybody should try it. It's a fucking great game. I don't want to spoil too much. I'll see you guys with that. Let's go ahead and jump in. I just focus on and play PokeMMO today. From the group Iron character, you got an Alpha Snorlax? Dude. Oh my god, and it's adamant? Wait, did you breed this? You rolled these stats? Are you fucking kidding me? This is perfect. This is ready to go. Oh, I'm so jealous. What a beautiful Pokemon, man. Oh, congratulations. Is there a Stantler Swarm? That's fucking gorgeous, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's really fucking cool, dude. Okay. Get these moved over to Xmas final day, and then we got doody. Iron Man time, baby. Iron Man time. Alrighty, fellas, it is Iron Man time, the final day of the Xmas event. The event ends in about 6 hours. I'm currently sitting on 93 Xmas presents, 35 Santas, as well as we actually have 20 mystery boxes to also open. Those will all be opened today. Trying to get some drip, trying to get some vanities, trying to get some cool shit on the accounts. Now, mysterious balls, I'll try to get as many as I can, but I'm not opening these. I know it's the nerdy lame thing, but I will be saving these for Shiny Wars to give myself that slight advantage that Iron Man definitely need. So we'll see how that goes. But today, I'm just going to be farming lost presents, farming swarms, doing what I can, and doing the grind for as long as I can until the event comes to a close. So I'll probably call it earlier than that, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Let's get as many vanities and drip as possible. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Fucking hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Okay. I love your name. Well, yeah, I probably shouldn't admit that in public. Your name is Goonblin. I do. At least it's a creative. Okay. Let me go get my Discord pulled up. How many balls are you gonna open? As many as Yo Mama needs. I'm sorry, that's not even a good. Do we bring back do we let the Yo Mama joke arc end? Do we bring it back? I've been in debate over that. I've been pondering on that one, man. I've been meditating on whether or not I should bring back the Your Mom jokes. Really thinking on that one strong. Bonus ball fuchsia. I'll go check a bonus ball. We got route 2 top. Potential bonus. I can't even see if it's there. I can't even see it. Hang on 1 second. Let me do this. It is not there for me, I think. Okay. Route 2 top pod. Just pop a charm. I wish it was that easy, man. Okay, come on, Captain. What are you doing, dude? Mysterious Pokeball? Sure. Okay. Swine up swarm. My PC spaces are super low. What are my swarm callouts at? Snow run. Do I need a snow? I think I need snow run. I thought that was my wife for a sec. It's EO job. I thought that was Eboja for a sec, bro. I think I might have. Not. Ooh. Is that a Shalfa? Wait. Is this a Shalfa electrode from the event? I was gonna whisper this person. Also, they have the Christmas camo. Yo, is that a Shalfa electrode from the event or just Flexin King? I hope that this is someone who like pulled it. It's definitely a Shalfa Electrode. I just don't know if he got it from like a random, like a swarm, like a big present, right? I'm so interested. I don't know if you hear it much, but I really appreciate the daily uploads and guides, dude. I really fucking appreciate it, man. I'm lucky enough. I'll be honest, Haas. I'm lucky enough to hear it a fair bit, but over the past few months, I've been experiencing more hate on the internet, unfortunately, than I ever have. And I've been on the internet for a long time, but maybe it's just growing pains or whatever. So those comments go a long way right now, and they remind me, dude. There's been certain days where I forget, you know, I forget that I'm trying to do good and I'm trying to do the best I can, you know, and I want to make people all I want to do is make people smile, you know, and add to people's lives. And it's easy to forget that, but fucking comments like that, man, remind me. Show trainer card. I know I got the chicken legs with the fucking Starmie dick, okay? I know it's not as bad. Okay, it's not as bad as before. The Mary Poppins community has been after me. That's the truth. That's true. That's the truth of the matter, man. The Mary Poppins community has been fucking at my throat after I said the things I said, and that's honestly understandable. Anyways, I think that person's AFK, which is super fair. We're gonna move on. Hoenn for the snow run. I don't think I have any snow runs. No, it's gone. I'm bad at the game. Okay, you go quick ball swine ups, I guess. Kanto. Hey, it is what it is, Captain. Come on, man. I love the game, dude. I'm honored to hear it, Goon. I'm honored to hear it, man. Dude, fucking hell yeah, Card Kitchen, congrats, man. What's up, Mark? How you doing, dude? You are here. That is true, man. So, okay. This is a great question. 2x31s, should you trade them or keep them, or like trade them in for mysterious balls or keep them? I think if you're a main account, keep them and sell them on the GTL. I think it's probably more, you know, because you have to calculate as like your average Swarmon's gonna be worth 1/3 of a mysterious ball. So like, let's see, even like on the high end, right? Let's say you get a mysterious ultra, you take 57k, divide that by 3. That's pretty lucky though. It's not gonna happen, right? But like 19k, your average 2x31, the economy is weird. Your average, it should be worth more than this, but then if you get a Pokeball, it's only like 3k, right? So that's the best way to calculate it. As a main account, I would keep and sell 2x. I think it's more consistent. Keep and sell 2x31s. Iron Man account, I've been trading them in. It's a weird, I think the limited time mysterious balls are worth more. I can always get breeders on the road, and I've gotten so many breeders from this event and all that stuff. As an Iron Man account, I've been trading in 2x31s. That feels weird, and I didn't do that for Halloween, I don't think, but I think it's right for this event. It's a great question. Hardy swine nub, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dude, yeah. Oh, a lot of the alpha. That's why it was so crazy to see that person get a Shalfa Osmoril from Mysterious Balls, because they're pretty fucking rare, man. Dude, congrats to your wife. It's such a fucking big deal. Congratulations to your wife, man. On the what's it called? Oh my goodness. Dude, hell yeah, Sampe. Dude, much love to you, man. It's such a big deal. If you can, like, it's like getting your wife into shiny hunting. This is like the dumbest analogy, but it's true. Wife guiding for other people's wife. Dude, it's sue me for caring about partners spending quality time together. Like, I'm sure we're, you know, we all, like, the best thing is to like get your wife into PokeMMO, or get your wife into like Magic the Gathering, or she gets you into going to restaurants, or gets you into whatever. Maybe she gets you into PokeMMO. I'm not trying to like draw stereotypes. It's more of just like a getting your partner into your hobbies is fucking goated, you know? Yeah, sorry to flex. Oh, yeah. Dude, you would be shocked how many, like, also my wife constantly reminds me of that. It's shocking. Not that this, like, not that if you're single, I don't prescribe to the if you're single it's like a bad thing. I think being single is great in a lot of ways. It's just positives and negatives, right? I prefer being married to my wife, you know, in my lifetime, because I found the right person, blah blah blah. But you'd rather be single than be with the wrong person, and that just takes time, you know. Just don't rush that kind of shit, you know. But my wife loves to point out, like, she's like, it's kind of crazy how many people in your community are like married and in like happy and healthy relationships. I think my wife is really good about reminding me my community is fucking like just so special. Not to like glaze, I'm glazing, but like I don't know. You guys are really. I have a really mature, like really good group of people. I also love being married. That now that I am, there's just you should love being single when you are, and then love being married or in a partnership when you are. I think that's like you should just love. Like you shouldn't. That's my take, but I don't know. I guess everybody's different. Everybody's different. Maybe I shouldn't prescribe my feelings onto you. You know, do what's best for you. Do lost presence. We're still in cancel. Did I already do these calls? We're waiting for respawns, I think. Cano Route 9 West, though. I didn't check that. Where's Route 9? It's up here. Oh, yeah. It's over to the... I think this is still faster. I have like 30 seconds. I don't know if I'll make this in time, but that's okay. I don't think I'm going to be doing any shiny hunting today. I think it'll mostly be... just like the events. Oh, I literally just missed it, but like that's fine. I was too slow. That's okay. Yes, dude, that's the Giga Chad strat. Get a tablet to like shunt with your wife in the living room while you watch TV. Swag like he bows up. I'm a big fan. I have a so our setup is I have my gaming computer. There's this big you know wall. I have my gaming computer here. We have a shelf to the left of me. I wonder if I can just show. Bro, it's kind of dirty. We have a shelf with a TV. So I have a TV here, and then my wife's gaming computer is off to the side. I can kind of show it. I'm trying to make sure I don't like. It's not that important either. I don't dox anything. I've got my computer, my setup here. TV there, we can watch stuff on, and then her setup is over there. Look at the Minecraft spider plush. Oh no, fucking doxed. Oh shit. We have a lot of plush. I do. I'm kind of that fucking sucker. I fucking love plushies and stuff. I'll be honest, man. I do love stuffed animals. Not many fellas will admit that. They're fucking cute, man. Those are good presents. But I'm still a bad juju. Our bedroom still does have. We need to fix that. We gotta hang up wall art. I don't vibe with our bedroom vibe right now. I kind of agree. I didn't read your question, Kaleon, so I will scroll back and see if I can find it. Where was there any catch event today? There is a catch event. I'm glad you asked. There is a catch event today. I think at 7 p.m. ET. There's an event when the Xmas event ends. I think that the Ghastly catch event is today. I think. There you go. Let me close actually yeah, that is today. Route 1 bid. Thank you. Is it north? You don't have to. If it's north or south, I can go check though. Perfect timing. Hell yeah, dude. Of course. Thanks for asking. That was a quick humor. Good luck to you. Someone's looking for help with the Glaceon raid. If anybody still needs the Glaceon raid done, it's tough. It's tough timing because I doubt many people are still doing raids right now. Good luck to you, man. Thank you for the gifted sub. That was really fucking kind. You've gifted 41 Aben term. Excuse me. When that happened so fast. I feel like you're also like just. That's insane. You're also like amazing in chat. That's so fucking thank you, Amen. What the hell? That's so generous. Holy crap, dude. Meridian, no grass that way. That is true. Yes. I know you're talking. Yeah. I know you're talking about. That is true. That is true. I was like, that is true. Yeah. You're right. I've gotten pretty much because I've done so many presents, but that's one that I kind of forget the muscle memory of. That's kind of true. Kind of true. Yeah, I kind of agree, Sim. Unfortunately. Being tolerant. I think, me and my wife, I think 6-7 jokes are fine. I think it's kind of like, I think they're fine. Are they like, you know, is it amazing? I like how happy they make people. That's like, me and my wife's take is like, it is kind of beautiful to see young people be so happy just because you said 2 numbers. Isn't there a fucking don't we all do we all hate 6-7 because we're just jealous because we miss the days when someone could say a number and our dopamine like rise to the fucking occasion? Like, you know, I think there's something kind of beautiful there. For 2 weeks, they were timed out for like 15 days. I don't know who did it or what the meme was, but it was pretty funny. 69, yeah, millennials will be like 69 or like 21 and they'll be like ha 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 ha, you know. 6-7, I don't get it. Not funny. You can post it in the achievement showcase chat in the. I think I saw a little bit. I didn't talk about it too much, Sampy. Sorry about that. But achievement showcase in the Discord is always good. If you ever want to like show off your progress, show what you've been up to in PokeMMO, especially like creative goals and creative ideas. What is this? What is this? Okay. Anyways. Okay. Did I mean something? 21 doesn't really mean anything. It was just a reference to, or like 1738. There's plenty of most memes are just references, you know? It's just reference. That's it. Most memes, you know? Anyways, well, I'm not gonna debate, you know. I'm not gonna debate it. Yeah, like, dude, you're spitting fucking facts, Macedon. That might be the worst meme of them all. You just lost the game, by the way. That might be the worst game, the worst meme of them all. You're actually fucking spitting facts. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Represent one. The 21 meme is not referencing Forever 21. You're cut. What do you? I love it. I lost the game. It's so stupid. I hated that. We'd be on fucking Xbox. We'd be on Xbox Live in the fucking mic in the Xbox Live party chat. My friends, blah, blah, you just lost the game, bro. Fuck you. Get a fucking positive KD in COD. What are you doing? Stop fucking fuck off, dude. You're wasting your time. Fuck. I hated that meme, dude. I hated that meme. I probably do. Let me see. Seed. A lot of my synchronized Kadabras, which do pop out like every so while, they're pretty used. Like, not like the most used mon, but pretty used. I can go check my box. We have a little bit of time. I'll go check boxes. Show I have unnamed. You lost the game. True. That's why. Yeah, mad does bad. True. What's a mon that I will use a lot in the future that is unnamed? There's a lot of like event specific mons. I might not use these a ton of their collectibles, you know, all the raid mons. Is my Jirachi is named. That's big gulp. My regenerator Tangrowth is unnamed. My this is a breeder actually. Don't name that one. That's bad. What's up, Kuroshi? Happy to see you. What's up? I have my Raid Sableye. Like that, you know. We have a lot of good mons. Gravity Raid Sableye unnamed. I love this Magnus. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Analytic. This one's unnamed. My Hitmonlee, which I use in a lot of raids, unnamed. We have a lot of good mons that are unnamed. This mon's not that good. I wouldn't name it. I mean, you can. It's fine, but like. Check this top left. There's a lot of unnamed good mons. My Archeops, which I've used in many raids at this event. Let's do the raid Sableye 6-7. Oh goodness gracious. You want a space in between the 6 and 7? Just been shunning for 19 hours straight. Nothing crazy. Kuroshi, it's not even shiny. You're just doing it for the love of the fucking game. Like that. Oh my goodness. You want it no space? Okay. That's even more. Okay. With the exclamation. Can you do exclamation marks? I don't know if you can. Oh my goodness. How did you know that? Okay, whatever. There you go. 6, like I'm so excited. 6-7. Chingling Swarm Hoenn. I probably need Chinglings. Or presents. I'm waiting on presents. I'll go like Chingling or some shit. What's my PC space? I need to be careful on my PC space. I'm surprised the exclamation mark worked. I did not think that would work. Who is subscribing? Legion, 13 months. Thank you for the 13 months of Twitch Prime, brother. I appreciate it. I hope the content has been helpful. Much love. Hope it's been entertaining. Hopefully it's been worth it to you. That means the world to me, man. It's a fucking... You guys allow me to be here, man. You guys, with your fan funding, your support, I could not stream every day like this without you guys. Thank you, man. You make it possible. Thank you. Suxley. What is this? What is... Wait, that's such a impromptu roast on your net. That's so mean. Calling Duxley Suxley. That kind of goes hard. I'm sorry for that, Duxley. You're obviously a nice guy. Okay, he's fighting back. I will... Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Yo, thank you, Pump. Well, it's crazy that it's... I believe it's my second year, and I believe my second year Twitch partner, which is crazy. Really, really crazy. Dust Ball was a very Dust Ballable. Hi, Zacian. Hi. Yes, my Discord is PokeMMO Duders. Yes. A Soothe Bell, sure. I can't catch too many Pokemon because I actually need to worry about PC space. Wife or Shalfa Bidoof? Wife. There's not a this might shock you, but there's not a Pokemon that I would pick over my wife. I know. What a time, dude. Ugh, I miss the 50s, back in the good old days. Dinner served inside of Jello. Beaten. I'm just kidding. Dude, yeah, no. I'm chilling. All's fair in love and war? Maybe. 8 months flow market. Thank you. Alles gut Zoom partner. Jabalom. Thank you. I'm so sorry for everybody I just offended. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. Project gifting 5 subs. Okay. Project MMODK. Dude, much love to you. Thank you. We got gifters in chat. Holy fucking shit, man. It's the best time to do so in January. I hope my content has earned it from you. If not, you better fucking it better get to work, man. I'm sorry about that. But thank you, man. Thank you, man. Whole gifts, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy how much like one person or like a handful of people can impact like my ability to be. It's so crazy, man. You guys really make a huge impact, you know? I don't make a ton of money. All I want to do is make enough money to pay my rent, pay for groceries. That's pretty, like, I'd like to, at one day I'll be able to max out. One day I'll be able to, you know, build retirement. That day is not quite yet. We're getting there, but like, you know, as long as I can pay rent, you guys fucking, I'm honored to be here, man. Do this. Doing this is crazy. This is insane. Thank you guys. Thank you, man. Thank you, Project. Oh, excuse me. I appreciate it, Project. You're too nice, man. You're welcome. Now buy us done it. True. I'm gonna talk about flags. There should be a chat. It should be under. I wonder if I can link it directly to you. Let me try to do that. One sec. It should be under Patrouski content. This might just work here. If you're in the Discord here, this should directly link, I believe, to the achievement showcase. You might need to sign up for the... I'm not totally sure. I see Slampy in there. That should directly link. What's up, Eboja? Who is that? Whoa, what's up? Poggies. It is... Dude, it is probably... I don't mind... XP grinding is one of the most tedious things I do on the Ironman account. But it also... XP grinding also... Does it get monotonous? Does it suck a little bit? Yes. We need those monotonous activities. We need those. It makes you appreciate other things. I don't know. You know, it's one of those things like, I don't know, man. I still am happy. Like, I still crave XP trading sometimes. And I still like XP trading my own Pokemon because it really feels, it's a good feeling, you know? Yeah, it's not RNG. It's literally just, you're putting in the work. You're getting progress. No, yeah. There's like something very, I don't know, like self-sustaining about it and stuff. You can collect 2 presents, I believe. 2 to 3, depending on random RNG for some reason. You can collect 2 to 3 presents, I believe, every 10 minutes. I don't know if you can get 2 big presents in one 10-minute cycle. I actually don't know. Yeah, countless tentacles have been slaughtered for our enjoyment. Yeah. Pretty much. There's a big one over at Route 3. Hell yes. Route 3 Kanto, Saffron, bottom right, I assume. The amount of... it's funny, the amount of 6-7 memes today. Oh my goodness. Maybe I just shouldn't have mentioned it. I'm not even an anti-6-7er, you know? I guess in the parts of the war. The 6-7 war. Congrats to the new Tom. Oh my, oh goodness gracious. That's kind of true though. They're kind of setting themselves up to be the new Tom. You're kind of right. anything else, dude. Yes, yeah, that's so fucking fair, Rick Riley. That's so fair, man. This has been extended. I don't know. I don't use enough. That's a great question. I don't use enough particle mons, True Moon. A great question. Is bullet shiny mons low cost too at the moment? I wouldn't say so, but I could be wrong. Great question. I don't really know, to be fair. I haven't checked the shiny economy. Is it significantly lower cost than usual? How many shinies are coming into the game? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't, you know what? I haven't checked that economy enough. I'm just going to say that I don't know because I don't know, you know? I don't want to like try to even give a guesstimate because I'm not sure. You heard him, Pat? To be honest, I don't really like being mod. I prefer getting banned over and over again. It's funny. I mean, that's the most Tom sentence I've ever, and that's why Tom became Tom. The fucking legend of the live stream. Yeah, okay, Suxley. I'm sorry. That was not fair. That's so mean. Anyways, we got a Deerling sport. Let me look at my PC. It's so BM. It kind of is. I'm sorry. Actually, okay, we have more PC space than I expected. I can actually cook a little bit. Okay. Pog. You're telling me I could catch 10 Pokemon? Yo, huge. 10 Pokemon are catchable? Absolutely massive. Absolutely huge. Ginormous. Gigantic, one might even say. I gotta do some breeds, dude. Look at all these Munguses, by the way. Look at this. Dude, I am proud. I grinded this event like... It's funny, like, I don't feel like I grinded this event that much. Or as much as I wanted to. Which sounds kind of sick in the head when you look at the Pokemon I have. Like, 11 Alpha Amoonguses. You know, all the raids done. All the Starmies done. 5 Electrodes. I'm over here, or I'm over here, like, not feeling like I did enough. You know? And that's just, I always say, like, it's like the human. That's why I love keeping track of your progress. One of the best things you can do, man. That's why I love the Iron Man series. Really logging and keeping track of your progress. It reminds you, like, oh, fuck. Maybe I am getting work done. Like, it's one of the, you know. It's huge, dude. What's up, Noah? How you doing, dude? What's up? What's up? Doing well. What's up, Tapey? I'm feeling fucking good today, man. How are you feeling today? Ooh, okay. The problem is, it's a great question, Project. The problem is, I don't know if I'm qualified for that. Ever done a tier list of legendaries which would impact the game in a good/bad way? So much of that is PvP. So much of that is like understanding Pokemon. I understand PokeMMO. I don't always understand Pokemon. I'm trying to be like really, really clear of that. No, that's fair, Cardition. Yeah. I'm a PokeMMO expert. I'm not a Pokemon expert. I try to always be like really upfront and honest to you guys about that. I love PokeMMO. I love the mechanics, and I love the, you know, this game and blah blah blah. No counterplay. I'm so sorry. I lost the trap. Fuck. I'm sorry. But I don't know if I have the qualifications to do a list like that, you know? Even in regards, I'm not a PvE expert. I'm not a, you know, I can do it. I don't know. It's one of those things. Like, I'd have to, that'd be, honestly, that is run from that Deerling. What am I doing? That's a great idea for a video as a collab. I think getting like, getting like Cav and Spidget and me all in a call and doing a tier list on like legendary impact. I think that would be interesting. I'm a shiny hunter at the end of the day, you know, for sure. Yeah, dude, and I think that's Dr. Piss Beam. I think that's like that. I run into so many Pokemon players who are Pokemon experts come to PokeMMO, and you're perfect. A lot of people think that because they're Pokemon experts, they're also PokeMMO experts, you know? And that's not, I see the same thing. Oh, yeah, I ran Swellow in the storylines and I was like shocked. It wasn't, you know, it was fine, but it wasn't like that. Like, yeah, of course. Like, you know, Swellow's fine, but it's like not even in the top 100 mods I'd recommend, you know? Like, there's so many different things. Being a Pokemon expert will help you in PokeMMO, obviously, you know, don't get me wrong. but it's not. They're just different. PokeMMO is such a custom game. It's so custom in my opinion. Unreal name, but he's spitting facts though, you know. I love that, like, I love that my day consists of talking to people named like Fungal Bussy, Dr. Piss Beam. Like my day consists of interacting with these beautiful individuals and having like legitimately good discussion a lot of the time, you know. Fungal what? Oh, Fun Bus, you might know him as. A valued member of the community. Okay, don't say yeah, that's a little, that's, you somehow made it worse, Spooky. Get these deerlings. I have a bunch of, remind me chat, don't let me forget. Fun Buzz, yeah. I really wanted to sell all my comet shards and my stardusts and stuff before the event. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe I should do that now. Their present spawns. Presents did just reset. Let's go do it, dude. Fuck, did that happen, Khaki? I've been so swamped, Khaki. I'm so fucking sorry. I didn't see it yet, or I don't know. I'd love to see it if you have it. Telegram does work. Trying to Discord. I will. Okay, remind me if you did DM it to me. Remind me after stream. I'd love to. I'm just I'm just busy. You know, unfortunately, for better. Yeah, there's only I love doing everything I can, but okay. Let me. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, exactly. That's all you like. I love awareness is everything. You know, like how there's so many people that become an expert at something and think that makes them an expert at everything else or adjacent topics. Scientists talk about this all the time. How people who like you'll find a psychologist try to talk about philosophy. It's like you can just you do know more than the average person, but you can't talk as an authority on that. Or like you'll see physicists talk on psychology or whatever, and it's like, man, you gotta be like, I'm a PokeMMO expert, I consider, but I'm not a Pokemon expert, you know. I try to like keep that, dude. No, that's dude. It is what it is, Jersey. Much love to you. It was a good fucking game. It was an incredibly good game. Obviously, it sucks we lost. The field goal miss was so fucking painful, but I was like, I'm happy with our season overall. Like, I can't believe we even had a playoff chance. I can't believe after starting 1-5, we even had a playoff chance. And dude, I think I love John Harbaugh. I think a lot of people are like, people have been fucking like so vitriolic. Fuck John Harbaugh. Fire John Harbaugh, bro. Fuck that. John Harbaugh's amazing. I think he'll go down as one of the best coach, like Hall of Fame coach. I love John Harbaugh. I think he was getting a little bit older, and I think maybe his passion was dwindling, or maybe his energy. Like, I think it's fair. It's a fair time to move on from John Harbaugh, but not in a vitriolic like fuck, you know. Yeah. Not only did he bring a Super Bowl to Baltimore, but he just brought such a good mentality. I love John Harbaugh, man. I love the Ravens organization. They represent so much of what I like. I fucking love the Ravens, man. And I love Brian Billick. Don't get me wrong. John Harbaugh, not say it was better. It's just different, I guess. But like, they both did so much for Baltimore and for the team, the organization, the city. Like, I fucking love it. Anyways, a 6'7" jersey. I don't know. Does anyone have a 67 Ravens players? I'm trying to think off the top. Probably something like O-line. I'm trying to think. Corey Bullock. I don't know him. I'm not that. I used to be more of a true fan. I just watch the games these days. We have a offensive tackle that we're 67 right now. Ben Bredesen. That sounds familiar. 2020 guard. I don't know a whole lot else. The 60s, no, the 70s. That is, how have we not seen more 76er memes throughout all of this? Anyways, he's a Fall Game coach yet? I could see arguments. I think he is, but obviously I'm a Ravens fan, so maybe I'm fucking biased. He got one ring, which is not, you know, but like, it was just so many good seasons. The Ravens have, for those who don't know, the Ravens have one of the best win rates in the NFL history. NFL team win rates. Now, having said that, we're also a pretty like young team. I think the Ravens are the third or second highest win rate. The Ravens have the third highest win rate in NFL history at 0.562. People don't realize how evenly matched the NFL is. People like, and it feels rough some seasons or whatever, but like pickling stream. Hey, hopefully one day, dude. I'll gift this up for that jersey, Pat. Dude, NFL jerseys are fucking expensive. There's no shot. There's no shot the $2.50 and then subtract taxes. There's no shot the like $1.90 I get from your sub is gonna pay for the. No disrespect. Yeah, I think that's yeah. I think I couldn't agree more, Chiff. And I love John Harbaugh. I think it makes. I wouldn't say I couldn't agree more. Maybe like I totally understand why it's like he's just getting old, man. No disrespect. He deserves to be able to retire. Is kind of the main, like that's the main, like that's what I want. I want John Harbaugh to be able to retire and fucking just soak in the sun, man. He's got like 7 kids or some shit. Okay. It's tough. Yes, the Ravens had so many. We had a tough season this year. We played the Chiefs really early on before they stunk. We played the Bills really early on. We had a really tough, yeah. Phillip Rivers. John Harbaugh's like 63, I think. I was looking at like this morning. Yeah, he's not Phillip Rivers. That yeah. Anyways, let me okay. What I wanted to do. Let's make some Pokeyen, boys. Let's make some fucking Pokeyen. Where are these suckers at? Hello? Okay. Here's some. All right, fellas. I feel like it's the perfect time. We spent a lot of Pokeyen in this event, and the rebuild begins. Okay, I know the event's not over yet, but I think it's a good time to go ahead and do this to also show our progress from the event. A lot of these things were gotten from the event. The Stardust, the Star Pieces, the Comet Shards I'll be selling. Let's see how much Pokeyen we earned from just playing the event passively. There is 60k. We're starting at 86k, so about 900k, kinda, right? There is 60k from our Stardusts. 78k from our Star Piece. I'm gonna come back to the Nuggets. Comet Shards. Whoa, what? That's a gym run and a half. A gym run and almost 2 Jimmy runs on the Ironman account from the Comet Shards. Whoa, 362k. That is way more than I expected. Holy. And then after that, I think we just go back down to the Nuggets. The Nuggets and the Pearls, I don't think that these were, maybe these were gotten from like presents. These might have been opened. There's 160k there, 100k there, and then a rare bone can also be sold for 5k. Yep. So we just went from 886k up to 1.6 mil. Up to 1.6 mil, man. Okay. That's quite good. I'm pretty happy with that. And we just doubled our Pokeyen basically. Back to lost presents for now though. We needed that, man. We needed that really bad. Route 19 Kanto, Route 2 South. Route 19 Kanto, Route 2 South. Route 19 Kanto, Route 2 South. South. 19 is right below Fuchsia, correct? It's this little patch, little hangout spot. Thank you. Oh, Fungus? Okay, I'll take a Fungus. I'll catch these. Do I even need it? I don't know, man. Back as a coach. So the real question, I think the real sports bros in chat will know a lot more than me. Do we have any idea who the Ravens are even looking at as a next head coach? I have no idea. I don't know nearly. I'm not involved enough in the NFL to know like who's looking for a job, who we could potentially get. Would it be fucked up if we just got? They're looking at me. Yeah, true. Would it be if we just signed like Jim Harbaugh off? Is he on the chart? I think Jim Harbaugh is criminally underrated. Jesse Minter, who's that? Look, let me do some research. It is a Chargers coach. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the maybe Brian Flores. That's a name that I know. Who is that? That's a name that I know. Brian Flores. Oh, yes. That's a name that I know. Is he the current? He's a defensive. He is a defensive coordinator for the Vikings right now. Is that the meme? I don't know him that well, but I know the name and I've seen him around. Okay. Was he a player? Brian Flores, NFL career. Just college, it seems like. Wait, no. Gotta coach most of the Patriots. No, yeah, he didn't play in the NFL, I don't think. A quadriceps injury ended his NFL playing hopes. It is beautiful, at least, like, to get into coaching. During his 17 years in the NFL, Flores won 4 Super Bowls. That's as a coach, right? That's crazy. He worked on the Patriots. He was on the Patriots team during a lot of their run. Wow. Interesting. Is he trying to sabotage them? I don't know. Okay, I gotta learn that, dude. There's so much fucking drama. It's really funny. Oh, the Ravens could just sign John Harbaugh. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, he became available. Yeah. That's a good idea. True. I'm gonna miss this potentially. I just missed it. It just despawned. That's okay. Maverick Trevelyan. I rely on my sports boys to keep me up to date, man. I try to watch Maverick Trevelyan, 6'7" kid. Shut the fuck up. What? This is not an NFL coach. Get the fuck out of here. It'd be nasty, dude. I would love to see. Yeah. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. Please take Kevin Patullo from us. He's so good. Why would you be begging for me to take us? Not me. Us. Hello, it's me, Mr. Baltimore Raven. This coach is Snoop Dogg. Hey, man, he runs the fucking that youth league, right? What are the odds Snoop Dogg could be a head coach in the NFL? He's 54. Like, I kind of think there's a chance. Maybe not head coach. Maybe like just on the coaching staff. I kind of think there's a chance. 0? Maybe I'm just the delusional fucking casual, but it's kind of, I like it. Maybe as a coaching staff. Okay, come on. It'd be so funny. Like, wouldn't that be like, I'm reaching here? Wouldn't it be like the most like Raiders move to sign Snoop Dogg, like on their coaching staff? Like, it's kind of funny, man. Like, you know, it would just be to like get people to buy tickets to go to the game, you know. Shut up, Find You. Come on, gotta at least be creative. There's a Route 3 big present. What's up, True Moon? Lost bead. I'm not creative. Hey, you could be though. I believe in you. Okay. Oh yeah. No, what's up, Tapey? What's looking for presents? I'm at 4 big. I was not expecting. I could get up to 40 Santas today. I was not expecting to be able to do that. That's awesome. I gotta delete this second call before this guy gets flamed. Dude, if someone double calls, I try to fucking save you guys, okay? The other mods, they'll time you out or like, you know, give you a punishment. I try to fucking just delete the message and save people, okay? I'm getting flamed and stuff. Why are you messaging me 6'7"? What are you doing? I've seen zoned at like every present spawn. Bro's gaming. What's possible if the player? I mean, if you can't play the event right now, dude, what's up, man? Play the event as much as possible, you know? While it's here. The event leaves in a few hours, you know? I didn't do it on the main account. I thought about it. It's a great question, Mason. I thought about it. I think I'm just okay. Like, I have the Jirachi from last year. You know, I have a Patrouski OT Jirachi. If I didn't have one, like, maybe I would care more, but, like, it's one of those things. Sealed Kanto, Smooch Owens, Feel Sinnoh. I'm locked on Stantler. Let me just turn in some Swarmons. Let me go quick ball some seals while we're waiting. My box space is looking a little criminal. We're gonna turn in. I need to turn in extra mons that I have. So like I have plenty of Swinubs, plenty of Spheals. Do one more Spheal. I have to just turn in. I have to turn in 5 every so often because I just don't have the fucking PC space. Like I can't keep catching Swarms, and I'd rather. Oh, this is the wrong place. Wait a minute. I'd rather be able to catch Swarms than not be able to catch Swarms. You know. These swarm mods you can turn in for mysterious balls. The two main ways you make Pokeyen or play the event as a newer player is by checking lost presents or catching swarm Pokemon and then turning them into the elves or mysterious balls. I should have guides for those on my channel. I might not have a present guide, unfortunately. I wish I would have gotten more guides like that out, but I think players are just getting better and know what to do in the Discord and stuff. A lot of information in my Discord under the event thing. There is only 6 or so hours left in the event, so you're coming in at the tail end. It might be like you can still do stuff, but it's going to be a little bit tougher to learn. Don't have a whole lot of time left to learn, I guess. Sixers, did I actually say? Okay. Let's go quick ball. That bond bridge. Let's go quick ball these. Presents reset in 6 minutes. We still have plenty of time on that, actually. I shouldn't need... If I get a shiny, I'll master ball it or quick ball it. I don't need... I only have one Pokemon on me, but I should only need one Pokemon. We're just quick balling these. Almost down to under 100 quick balls. I'm gonna have to do so many gym reruns after this. Patrouski, what's up? Duxley. Respectfully. Good luck to you, Josh. Are you an Iron Man account? Or as a main, I would Lepa Shunted Alpha. As an Iron Man account, I would fucking non-Lepa. What's it called? What's your... Ooh! The real motherfucking questions. What is your go-to Costco food court order? I'm so glad you asked. It has been changing. Do you want my current order, like my all-time order, or like, you know, what? So, I mean, I'm a chicken bake guy. I've been taking a break because I've eaten so many chicken bakes that I'm kind of taking a break. But generally, I am a chicken bake. I get a... Do you want the fat ass order, or do you want the fat ass order? Is I get a chicken bake, a hot dog combo with my wife, where we split the hot dog and the soda, and then we also get an ice cream that we split, and then she'll get like a piece of pizza. That's the fat ass order, is me getting a full chicken bake to myself, half a hot dog, half a diet soda, very important to me, trying to justify the meal, and then like half a ice cream. It's probably like, now to be fair, that's my main meal of the day. That if I do that, that's like, I think it ends up being like 1,400 calories, 800. I'm pretty good at calculating calories. Actually, the hot dog's a bit more. It's probably like 1,600 calories. We do the Coke Zero. Yup. It's probably like 600 calories. So then I'll have that, and then later in the day, I'll maybe have like 800 to 1,400 more calories and get to like 2,500, 3K calories. But that's like also for me, I'm a large guy. It might even be... Let me go check what's my metabolic rate right now? Metabolic rate out. It's probably stupidly high right now, because I'm really unhealthy right now. So it's probably... I'm really large right now, so it's probably really stupid. We're not focusing on that too much, you know. It's been a career year for me in 2025. I liked, and I think it'll be a career year in 2026 as well. It'll be we're figuring things out. We'll see how it goes, you know. You can only prioritize so much in life. You should always prioritize your physical health, don't get me wrong, but you know, we're not perfect creatures. Let me do height in inches. 6 blah 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 2 inches. I think I'm like, I know my centimeters is people, yeah, I think, I don't even know. I'm like 77 inches. Weight. My metabolic rate with little to no exercise is 3K calories. That's, yep, I'm cooked. I'll never forget, bro, one of my most awake, I've always been a large, you know, big, I'm tall and I'm big. It's, you know, it's the wombo combo. One of the craziest things, I was talking about, so what was I saying? I was talking something about food. You're 6'5". I'm 6'4" and like a third, but I'm 6'4", just 6'4". That sounds so cringe to like back on the third. I'm 6'4". Don't forget the third, guys. Please. What was I gonna say? One time I was talking about food. And I think I was saying something where like, oh yeah, like, if you're eating 1,600 calories a day, like that's fucking awesome, like good for you. And my wife's well, she was my girlfriend. We weren't married yet. My wife, girlfriend at the time, her roommate was like, bro, like no disrespect, that's my daily intake, my base. And I was like, there's no fucking way, like that you have to be, no way. And she's like 5'1", right? So we calced it, and I was like, oh my fucking god, you poor soul. Dude, I can't even. That's what's fucked up. Do you know how fucked up it is to be fat, or to be tall and fat? It's like, I'd really be eaten. It's no secret. I'm not like, where'd all this come from? It's like, dude, I fucking love food. Okay, that's, everybody's got their vice, man. I'm honest about it. I'm upfront about it. Food is so. Have you guys had food? It's really good. You gotta, you know, it's one of those things. Good for fucking you, Dom. Dude, I always say, when people hear I'm 6'4", they're like, oh my god, you're so tall. I'm like, dude, no, I'm not. I'm almost never the tallest person in a room. I'm always second or third. I'm never the tallest, almost never the tallest person. I think once you're like 6'6", that's even 6'5", and like, it's tall, yes, 6'5", but like, once you're 6'6", I think that and above is the next echelon. The next, you know, not that, I don't know, you know, 6'7". So true. I'm not the tallest person in the stream. There's someone, you know, I'll never be that, you know. Oh my goodness. No, I wasn't trying to fat shame. Oh my god, her roommate. I was just stupid, you know? And it was more of like that's, you know, like, holy shit, like, you just made me realize how, like, lucky I am, you know? It was an appreciation thing, you know? I was taller than you. Oso is the fucking goat, bro. How is he better than me at everything? Tallest person in the room? Maybe it's it so depends on, like, what state you're in as well. I do notice that I grew up in Maryland. In Virginia, I often feel taller. There will be times where I'm in like northern, like, Virginia, where I'm like, what the fuck, why is everybody so small? And it makes me feel like I'm not that tall. Everybody else is just small, you know? In Maryland, I was never, you know, people fucking, there's some big boys in Maryland, bro. Like 6'5" is like the average. Oso is oh so handsome. True. I feel oh so lucky. Don't get me jamming, dude. Glaceon Johto. Celadon East. Laughing at Suxley. I'm sorry. Is the streamer can't be laughing. It's too it's fucked up, man. True. Wait, bro got his east and west. Wait, is it west? Wait, I went Celadon East. It was a Route 7. I knew, wait, but it is Celadon West. Wait, that's correct, actually. Wait, he's right. That's goated. I really do want to start playing more Jimmy Run. I don't know if today's the day, but I do want to start playing more Jimmy Run music. Everyone was shorter. There are certain places you go where it's like, what the fuck? Paul's room here, yeah. I think the average in the US is still like 5'10", which is like a beautiful, you know, or something. Like, maybe it's like, I don't know. In certain states are very tall. My wife says I have stolen valor when it comes to height. So I apologize if I, like, that is, you know, my apologies. I'm not trying to be the quirky guy who's like, actually, I'm not even, I just genuinely feel this way, but that's even worse. That's even worse than it being a quirky bit for attention. I just genuinely mean it. Ugh. Cringe. Pick me guy. 5'9". There's no way it's 5'9". You steal the height from? Now that is, do you want the cringiest line that I can? Now, the cringiest line, this is actually quirky and pick me, and I'm glazing, and this is my ugly ego coming out, okay? I'm actually the tallest person in my bloodline. That's the crazier mic drop. Is the tallest person before me. I had like a great grandfather who was 6'3". And that's, my dad was 5'10", my mom was 5'5.5". I'm 6'4". It makes no sense. I'm also just like, I'm just built different. I'm just a weird guy. I'm just a strange, people have always called me, you know, a peculiar feller, you know? The mailman's kid. That was a legit concern. I look just like my parents, like combined. I look when I lost a lot of weight when I was like 18, 19. I looked just like my dad when I was like slim and short hair. And then when I have longer hair, it's more like my mom. But then, yeah, like I look just like my parents combined. When I'm fat, I look more like my mom. No disrespect. And when I'm skinny, more like my dad. Yeah, it's literally, yeah, it's interesting. That's, yeah, like I can't even, that's fucking insane. I can't even imagine. Like that's crazy, K9. Is that fuel? Yeah, that, like, yeah. I exercised a lot. I played a lot of sports as a kid. And yeah. Just been in sports. If me and my wife joke around, if we had a kid, oh my, he would be an athletic monster. My wife is a little bit taller for a woman. She's like 5'11", 5'10", so she's a little bit taller. Not like, you know, like a little bit taller. And I'm 6. We would have a little gamer on our hands, man. We'd have a little fucking, but also, yeah, he'd be a fucking little, I don't know, man. We'd have a crazy kid. We'd have the craziest kid, but I'm okay. 5'10" in centimeters? I have no idea. Let me do. I'm just Googling it the same way you would be. In centimeters. 177. No, wait, why would it? No, that's not right. Why would it do? I Googled 5'10" to centimeters and it did 5.83. Why would it do that? Wait, would that be 5'10" actually? Now I don't know. Wait, did I fuck it up? I don't know. What's up, Raph? Big fan of you, dude. And the ditto, true, Bochi, Bachi, true. Next, Pat Ricard. Maybe in a past life where I actually applied myself in like middle school and like played football, like actually like played an organized, you know, if I could go back about 20 years, yeah, I could be in the NFL. You know, like, yeah. Play b-ball, yeah. I basketball was the sport that I played the most growing up, man. I loved it. What do you think about Korean parents paying? Dude, I have no fucking idea. I don't. Dude, I'm here to shiny on and play Pokemon. I don't know, man. You think I have the education to weigh in on that, bro? I'm honored, I guess. I have no fucking clue, man. That is about things out of my depth. That is out of my fucking galaxy, brother. I have no idea. I'm not the person to, you know. We got way too many YouTubers, way too many content creators weighing in on topics that are just out of our depth. And at least I try to just be honest about it, you know? What do I know about that? I have no fucking idea. Different surfing mounts. I love the idea of surfing mounts being added to PokeMMO. More customization? Absolutely. Absolutely. Muffin Nuts, Muffin the Fitzer, what's up? What's up, dude? How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? Speaking of gamers, how you doing? Bears? Yeah, no, you know. Fitzer. Yeah, maybe I've shrunk. I haven't measured myself in a long time. Maybe I'm 6'2" now, or like maybe I'm 5'6". Maybe I shrunk a lot. Okay, that would be really funny. That'd be really, dude. Yeah, dude, true. Okay, you can't I know you're memeing, but you can't okay, you're Swedish. That makes a little more sense, but okay. I was like, wait a minute. You can't a race of people. Wait a minute. I know you're like soft memeing, but come on. Dude, it is so much more. Yeah, no, extra shy. It is so much more than we remember. Going back, the Pokemon games we played as kids were so piss easy. Like, I look back, I'm like, I never learned. Most of us did this. I never taught my Pokemon a move that didn't deal damage. Like, no Swords Dance, like no Nasty Plot. Like, that was a wasted slot, you know? Like, it was like, it's actually hilarious. Like, looking back, how piss easy those games. It's so funny, you know? That's I have the same thing. No, I have the nerd neck too, brother. Don't worry, man. I'm 6'4" technically, but I probably carry myself like a 6'2" guy. I'll be honest. Maybe like 6'3". I got the nerd neck, man. Me and my wife have a literal joke. Me when I sit up straight. Me when I stand up straight. Because I also slouch really hard. And I learned to do that because like if you have a conversation with people and you're tall, you don't want to be like looking down. Like I learned to slouch, and I like in my chair. I learned to like in my chair, like I slouch down. In the movie theater, I look like one of the shortest fucking guys in the audience because I slouch so hard. Because to me, like I learned to do that because I don't want to be like above people, or it's weird, you know. And I just not to like but it's a good meme. We have a meme when I sit up straight. Like also, dude, one of the most we'll get off the cringe virtue signal height thing in a quick sec, but one of the most annoying things, you don't even have to be that tall to have this problem. But when you're my most annoying height thing is sitting in a car and your hair or head hitting the roof. That shit drives me insane. I don't know why. That bothers me more than anything. So I specifically, like, I slouch really hard in cars. And look, when I'm sitting in a seat like that. Because I just don't want to be, because if I sit up straight, my head will hit the roof. So you just learn to fucking slouch or whatever. That bothers me. You are in spirit. That's what bothers me, Alpha. Giga Chad. Got my hair? Yes, that would drive me. Ooh. Also, if I put the fucking window down in a car, my hair is cooked. It's fucking I can't do it. I can't put the window down on the way to the function, bro. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying you're based, okay? You're tall and you're taller than me in spirit, Giga Chad. In spirit, you got what the Yu Yu Hakusho spirit energy. I haven't seen that whole anime, so I don't know if that means. I don't know exactly what that means, but I think I'm using it right. Kinda. Yes. I don't mind. I'd crunch my legs up in the car. I don't mind. You know. Maybe that's why I hate long car rides. To be fair, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, maybe that's why I like just I don't know. Yeah. But for usual, I don't know. Hockey is one of those sports. People who are into hockey fans are kind of goated. Hockey fans are usually like super nice. They just are super passionate about their sport. Hockey fans are kind of some of the best fans. I don't know shit about hockey. It's one of those. I would play NHL, the games with my friends, and I would always get called for icing. And I'm like, what the fuck is icing? I think I finally understand it 20 years later. I think it's when you like hit the puck. You like hit the puck too far. You can't like clear the puck in a certain way. I'm not even explaining this well, but you can't like clear the puck if there's no player. Is it no teammate of yours on that side of the field? Is that what it is? The field, the rink? I think that's what it is. No, there's a hockey penalty called icing. Grounding in football. Like, okay, trying to gain, okay. What I understand. Okay, that does explain it a bit, yeah. There's your mom joke in there somewhere? Okay, come on. Offside in football. Being offside. Okay, that's a bit different. I don't know. Now I'm lost. Now I can't trust. I have no idea. It'll be a face. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what yeah. I do love that in hockey you can just throw hands and it's like socially accepted. It is kind of based. Also, to me, like, it's crazy. Like, hockey to me seems like one of the most dangerous sports. Like, the blades on the fucking. To me, it's like, oh shit, that seems like one of the most fucking dangerous sports to fucking queue up a fight. But they do it, I guess, and they do it like fine for the most part. I think it's just I think it's that scene in is it Blades? It's that scene in I think that scene in Blades of Glory the movie still like lives rent free in my head. I think of like that's possible. You know what I'm talking about. Further than the center line if you do the gotcha. Blades of Glory. No, did I say that? Blades of Glory. Cerulean Cave, Cerulean East. I didn't even see the Cerulean East one on the way to the what's it called? What's the also in hockey you have I don't know shit about hockey. You have timeouts in hockey. Not like timeouts as in like, oh, like the coach calls timeout. You have what's it called? The penalty box. You put the players in timeout, go sit in the naughty chair. That's fucking funny. Like I love the penalty box. That's what the penalty box. That shit's fucking funny, dude. Okay, come on, Duxley. Like you're reaching. Bad, yeah, they have the bad boy, like literally the bad boy stool. The timeout stool in hockey. It's kind of goated, man. Is the sin bin? I've never heard that. That's awesome. The sin bin. I love learning, like, a beautiful part of streaming is like learning about other passions, hobbies, and interests from people that actually know about it. I don't know, you know, I don't know about hockey. The fans rage bait. Yes. Is the penalty box located in the opposing fans section, or is it your own fan? Why does that always happen? Why do you always see like fans rage baiting, yeah, players at the penalty box? Is it just dude, that would, I couldn't, my hangry ass could not be a hockey player. Wish to learn more? No thank you. OMG, same. Okay, not the Suxley grind you team up. Holy, I should go get some deli birds. I don't think I have any. I would love to discuss 6-7. This is not a categorical desire in your life. It is a meme. Most of the time the team is full of most home teams, so whichever fan. Oh, okay. It matters who's the home versus. Gotcha. It's funny, like, bro, I should be because I live you know, I'd probably be like a Capitals fan. I don't know. I would. Yeah, careful. Bro, like the Capitals have been good for like 20 years. I should just be a hockey fan and just say I'm a Capitals fan. But I like, oh, they have do they still have Ovechkin? I don't even like. I assume he still plays. He's like 80 years old. Oh my god, he looks so old now. What? Wow. I remember when Ovechkin, like, because I grew up around the area. I remember when Ovechkin was fucking drafted, you know? That's one of my most boomer, like, look how, and note, like, I'm not trying to, like, it's notice, you just get old. But like, this is like, he's just gotten, I don't watch hockey, he's just gotten old over time. He's just a gamer who's like, it is literally shocking to me as someone who hasn't seen him much since he's drafted. It's crazy. Me? Okay, dude. Also, I'm not trying to flame, because this guy has done more. This guy has done more in 20 years of his life than I would do in 500 years. You know, like, this guy has done more in life than most people will ever do, even if they were able to live 5 lifetimes, you know? But he's 40 years old. In this picture, he's 40. He looks like 65. I hope, like, which, like, dude, fucking, I probably would too if I was the best hockey player to ever play. Oh, or almost, right? Like, damn. Okay, anyways, let me okay. No, it's crazy. Yeah, Clarko. This is Clarko in 4 years. I'm sorry. I'm just... Anyway, okay. The 5 years older than me. Yeah, it's terrifying. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mean it exactly, Nova. Exactly. I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. It's more of like you can tell how much he put his body and his life on the line to what it takes to be the best. You know. I mean, my favorite movie is Whiplash, because yes, I am that white boy who thinks that it's a motivational story to work harder. You know, I understand what it takes. God, I love that movie, bro. Dude, yes, I heard Clarko. Apparently you, and like, I understand if that movie just like triggers you, I get it, because if you like, I fucking love that movie, but I understand, like, yeah, I think that movie, I think Whiplash is it's my favorite movie. It's one of the best movies. fucking despise it. Hey, that to each their own. If it does not, Whiplash might be one of the most kind of movies where if it does not connect with you, I get it, you know? Also, it's arguable that it connects with me for the wrong reasons, and I'm aware, you know, I'm aware of that, and I try to, like, you know, poke fun at it. I'm not sure. A big Troy Polamalu was a big Head and Shoulders guy. Unfortunate. Why is it unfortunate? It's a really good, it's a beautiful movie. Obviously, I know you don't like it, but it's a beautiful movie about what it truly takes. It didn't like, I feel like so many inspirational stories sugarcoat what it takes to be the best. Like, oh, you just train really hard. Like, no. To be good, sure. To be the best, you can't do anything else. Your whole life revolves around that thing. You don't have time for romantic relationships. You don't have time to go out to eat with friends. You don't like, it's literally just to be the best, you know? I love Whiplash. I think it's a beautiful thing. It's good to know what it actually takes versus like the, you know. I think is it 120 or 100? It's one of those, Blazing. But you can't, turning in 5 of any does not count. It has to be like the 3 mons to the specifically asked for ones. The movie Cars is good, man. It's not, you know. Great ethos. Yeah, I mean that's the Blarko, that's the meme. So like, I understand if you get it and don't agree with it. Yeah, not trying to like, that's the meme, is like the path to be the best is fucking riddled with bodies. That's literally the whole, like, it's not a like necessarily a positive message, but it's just a, yeah, which I understand, you know, not liking as a movie, as a form of entertainment. But I love Whiplash, man. I could glaze it. I could talk about it. I think Whiplash is beautiful. But I get it. I get it. What's the other, we could talk movies if we want to talk movies. My top 4 movies. Like, okay, did you end up seeing, The Long, now I'm curious, Clarko. You might like The Long Walk more because the end is more like, but it's still a really hard watch. I think The Long Walk was easily the most disrespected film of 2025. I think The Long Walk is fucking phenomenal. Anybody who thought it didn't work as a movie or like I just can't believe it. I think The Long Walk is amazing. I think The Long Walk is a fucking beautiful movie. So good. I may or may not have, and you may need to watch Iron Man episode 27 if you really want to see. I got one, Ace, yeah. I don't want to make you have to, you know. If you want to watch it, hell yeah. But I got one. It took me 20 extra. I ended up doing 70 total RUs or whatever. Okay. Every message can't be a 6-7 joke. You've got to like wait until it actually, you know, it's like a D, like maybe we start timing out, similar to like bad D's nuts jokes. We start timing out for bad 6-7 jokes. You can make 6-7. It can't be every message with no punchline off of no setup. Like, come on, you can't just say the number. That's it. Message you can. You're wearing it. If your job is to kill the 6-7 meme, you're doing it, you know? Like, that's at least, you did more in that message, Danny, than like the 6-7 King's 10 other jokes, you know? Whether you should save or sell your mysterious balls, up to you. That neither is wrong. Both are good answers. It's just up to what do you want to do, you know? Do you want the capital? Where's your account progress out, you know? It's just a reference. It's just the same way so many memes and jokes are, just references. Kanto Route 21. What can I think of where Route 21's at? Haha, 6-7 memes. Oh my god, so unfunny. Cringe. Blah blah blah. Where's Route 21? Route 21. Hey guys. Where's Route 21? Pissing myself laughing. I just don't get 6-7 though. I just don't understand it. On 3, Fuchsia Backyard. Pat Shush. True. People hate me because I say the truth. I'll say it, bro. I'm just trying to call out. I call out logical inconsistencies, and sometimes people don't like it, man. I'm just saying. One fellow boy. Island 3. Island 3. I didn't think so either. To be fair, Squiddy, but it's one of those to each their own, you know, memes. Daddy, chill. What the hell even? That is a good. Okay, anyways. Okay, those memes were kind of a guilty pleasure, but it's also, I don't know. It's just, oh man. 1738. He. It is becoming a trigger for me whenever someone like. I'm just sick of seeing the same cycles repeat over and over and over again. You know, I'm sick of, oh, this next generation is so unfunny. I just don't get their jokes. I don't get their slang. My brother and Arceus, isn't it getting old? The same thing when groovy was being said. The same thing when dude became a slang. The same thing when, you know, fucking talking sweet. Like I don't know. Like this has been the same, you know. We just see it every generation, you know? Every generation, we see the older generation being like, I just don't understand the newer generation. Try to understand them. It's not that... It's easier than you think. It's just kind of fun to not understand. Like, it's kind of fun. I get it. I get why we get into those habits. We're getting old, repeat the cycles. I understand. The older I get, the more I understand how we get into these same, you know, we have a natural lean, you know? Me off to lean. We brought back. Dude, that'd be cool to watch, like, I don't know if it, I don't know. Bring back the Numa guy. Now we're talking. He did come back during, was it during COVID? He literally fucking came back. That's actually the GOAT. He, like, literally, Numa, like, he fucking came back, bro. He made a new copy of it during COVID. New release. Raids will... Great question. Raids will not be in... At least these 13 raids. All of these 13 raids leave in 5 hours. That is one of the toughest part about raids, that they're limited time. Glaceon, Raichu, all these guys, Jirachi, these all leave in 5 hours. What's it called? Cresselia stays, like all the permanent ones stay. So like Cresselia, Heatran, Meloetta, those all stay. All the permanent ones stick around, right? But all these temporary ones tied to the event. Alpha Articuno, that's a Alpha Articuno, man. It's gone in 5 hours. Your last chance to go get it if you want to. Pat, COVID was 6 years ago. No, the fuck it wasn't. Don't you dare. Don't. That's not. You're lying. 28. No. When did? No, that was like. Oh, it's 2026. That. Oh my God. When did COVID start? I guess me and my wife started dating like during COVID. She was so, because she was off work, so she had a lot of time to text me. So we talked a lot. That's revolting. That's one of the most fucked up things anyone's ever said to me, to make me feel old. COVID was 6 years ago. I want to go gag in the bathroom. That's one of the worst ones, man. Meow meow. Meow meow. A meow meow. A meow meow. A meow meow. How do I explain to my friends that what I do for a living? Thank you for the bits, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Drone man, yeah, come on, I'm just having fun. Drone man, come on. That is kind of a good roast, but fuck you. I'll just join. How do you just join in at that time? There's no, the odds of that are very low statistically. I like kicking and I think kicking and streaming is an underrated Will Ferrell schmemer. Okay, it wasn't quite. You're okay. Wait a minute, Dr. Piss. You're doing a little too much. Now what did I? Now is kicking and streaming like the best Will Ferrell movie? I probably give like a 7 or an 8. I would guess that I gave it a 7 or an 8. Let me go check what I gave it. Let me fact check myself. on Letterboxd. I gave it a 9. It would probably be like an 8 if I were to like re-rate it, probably like an 8.6 or an 8.8 if I were to like rewatch it and give it a more specific rating. Are you guys actually muted? Wait, what's the I like kicking and streaming, dude. Also, what's it called? Mike Ditka's in it. The coffee bit is good. Will Ferrell's Lost at Sea. Clarko, I love you. Talk about bad movie takes. I can't. If you don't find Will Ferrell funny, I'm sus of you. I understand. I love Adam Sandler. I understand not finding Adam Sandler funny. Who was it? The other day, someone in chat was saying they don't find Steve Carell funny. That also had me like, what the fuck? Not mentally 3? Yeah, you're mentally 300. God, unk, old. Will Ferrell isn't funny? Go watch more fucking Bits and Bob's Beans on Toast stand-up then. I don't know. To be fair, is he Australian? What's the... There is a really funny memer. Who's the guy who Taskmaster host? I don't really care for Taskmaster. There's some bits that are funny. But the guy, is it Greg Davies? Greg Davies did have a really good stand-up that I liked. That was really funny. Also, that guy's fucking 6'8". God damn. Greg Davies stand-up. He had a really good stand-up, if I recall. I don't know what it was. Which one I watched. I feel like it was back during COVID. Is it Greg Davies, you magnificent beast? Yeah, probably. He had a good stand-up. Okay, I gotta play the game. I'm getting distracted. Oh, Steve Carell, that dude. More power to you. We love the fucking different takes in chat. It's crazy. I think Steve Carell is a fucking genius. You know, like his character in I'm not even a huge Anchorman fan, but him in Anchorman is so good. What else? Him in I love Steve Carell. I can't even like. Is The Office overrated? Yeah, but like The Office is still good. The problem with The Office is like the 40-Year-Old Virgin, Crazy Stupid Love is great. Evan Almighty, Bruce Almighty's great, obviously. Like it's like not like who does it? Okay, does anybody here not like Jim Carrey? Because we might throw the problem. You just lie to me. Just tell me you just lie. We might throw hands. Jim Carrey seems like the fucking goat. Date Night is an under. Dinner for Schmucks. Oh my god, that movie is. I need to watch Dan in real life. Welcome to Marwin. Really hard watch. Really beautiful movie. Not amazing, but like still quite good and a hard watch and up and down. Could have been a lot better, but still good. The Swarm. I think the Swarm mods you have to turn in before the next 5 hours. I think the presents you can turn in later, but even then, they don't like spawn new ones, so it's not like, you know. Key and Peele, yeah, like I feel like Key and Peele, the worst Key and Peele sketch is not unfunny. Like that, like I kind of agree. Like Key and Peele to me, I don't know if there is a whole lot of Key and Peele sketches that I find super funny. The pizza call one is like my probably like, but like Key and Peele is always good. They're so consistent. Also, obviously Jordan Peele went on to do like horror or whatever, but like Michael Keegan Key, like he's really funny in like random little movies. Like he's in a lot of random little stuff. He's in the movie Why Him. His character is very funny in that. He's in a lot of weird movies you wouldn't expect. He's a really good like side actor. Maybe he could be a man. I'm not trying to like say he couldn't be a main actor. What the fuck do I know? But like he's just consistently funny. He's like so many like small. He's in so many small roles or cameos in movies, and he always adds so much. I'm always like happy to see him in a random comedy. Bay's Rapid. The producer. I think it's just like I couldn't agree more. I feel like Get Out and Us. I think Us is a little bit underrated. Nope was terrible. I will say Dude, I loved Get Out. I think Get Out and Us are 10 out of 10s. I think both of those movies like revolutionized horror movie, and they're fucking amazing. And like, oh, they're both so good. I think Nope. I couldn't finish Nope. That was like like when people said that Nope, when Nope had like mixed reviews, I was like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no shot that the person who made Us and Get Out could to do that. And I hated Nope. I gave Nope like a point, like a 1 out of 10. I thought Nope was awful, god awful. Where am I going? Pewter. I gotta get presents. 1 sec. I love the discussion though. A little yappy. Look at that shiny deli bird. Did I get this present? Wait, what am I doing? I'm getting very distracted by the good discussion. I haven't seen Cocaine Bear. I gotta watch it. You know, it can't be. You know, Route 7. I gotta go to. Okay. Oh, what else did I miss? We didn't finish Nope. Yeah, because it was that bad. I had to drop it. I was so mad at dude. Nope. I was also mad that day. To be fair. What am I doing? Go to Route 7, bro. What are you doing, bro? Steve Martin is always way funnier than I expect. And also, I want to rewatch like what's the Cheaper by the Dozen. I've said it so long. I want to rewatch that. Steve, I've seen like I don't think I've seen a full special, maybe like half a special. Steve Martin's old stand-up is like really good from what I've seen, the clips that I remember. But I'm not honestly, I'm not old enough, but I'm too young to remember like certain, you know, memes. Dude, Cryphonic, they were the 3 months, man. Much love to you, dude. I do agree there. Yeah, that's probably fair. I just watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles for the first time this year in theaters. Dude, how do you do a buddy comedy that also makes me cry? I'm just a sucker for like, you know, that kind of storyline. Oh man, that's what like there are so many movies similar to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles that it obviously started, but like they don't have the same emotional punch that movie has at the very fucking end, you know? Like that movie's great, man. What are we doing? Watch time? Expecting bangers. It's tough. I definitely view it now, Park, where like, oh, and all hit. Gotcha. I feel like I've had a problem having too high of expectations for movies recently. Like Marty Supreme's a good example. Marty Supreme was a good movie, but I was kind of disappointed because the hype was just so much. It was never gonna live up. And Marty Supreme ended up being my most anticipated movie of 2025. And I gave it an 8.8 out of 10. It was still like a good movie, but it was like far worse than Whiplash, far worse than any other similar movies. The payoff was not really quite there in my opinion. Like the storylines were kind of scattered. The beats were like, I thought it was good, bro. Okay. I will fucking swear by. I've been trying to get my wife to watch Norbit forever. Norbit is weirdly like a good movie. I know it's unhinged. Norbit's kind of fucking goated, bro. I fucking kind of love Norbit, man. Norbit's beautiful, man. Beautiful film. Get good, little bro. Based. Hidden gem. It's really funny to call it a hidden gem, but don't bring. No, I fucking love, bro. We gotta rewatch Norbit. You have to watch. You never seen it. You gotta watch Norbit. I think I grew up with Norbit on DVD. I probably saw it like 7 times. That and so I grew up. Dude, there's certain movies I would buy at the gas station because that back in my day, you would get movies by buying DVDs at like 7-Eleven. That's what I would do, right? We didn't have like Blockbuster or whatever, right? So like I watched Norbit probably 7 times. I watched Step Brothers like 60 times. I watched Big Mama's House 2 like 12 times. I like never saw the first one, but I've seen Big Mama's House 2 like so many times. I watched Bewitched probably like 3 or 4 times with Will Ferrell. What else did I? What are the Pacifier with Vin Diesel? Watched that movie multiple times. Fire Harbaugh. It's one of the, okay. I hate that it's a firing versus an I hope that it's more of an amicable split, but I don't know the meme. I love John Harbaugh. I think he's a Hall of Fame coach. I think he's the best coach the Ravens ever had. I loved Brian Billick. Don't get me wrong. The passive, yeah. Oh, me when I'm shut the fuck up. We've talked about it a little bit already. I love John Harbaugh. I'm sad to see him go, but he's just getting older. I think you could tell in interviews. I think he's just getting older. I think he's tired. I think his passion's dwindling. Understandably so. He gave us 18 amazing fucking years. I think the Ravens locker room might need a young, actually fire him. Oh, I don't even know if you heard. Yeah, I don't know if Casey even heard. Yeah. I think it's like more of a mutual. They're phrasing it as like a firing, but I think it's more of an amicable split. I find that very offensive. It looks like I disagree with that guy's takes on so many things. I find that very offensive, Kaleon, but I respect it. I was shocked. I was shocked. I didn't think I can see it, but I thought that was more of like Twitter's social media. But they need to fire John Harbaugh, and I think people, they're spinning it. I don't think they're Pizza Guy movies. That's fine. Hey Kona. Presence respawned. I didn't see it coming either. I thought that was definitely more of like a rage. Social media just rages out and just like loves to look for like a scapegoat every, Can you name a season where like an NFL team had a losing season and they didn't get rid of the new quarterback, new head coach, new blah, 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 like they're just always gonna fucking, Look at that shiny Pikachu, man. 117,000 encounters. Nice name. 2.31. Congratulations. Bro, he might be a good, I don't know. Maybe it's what the Browns need. I'm just curious if he'll retire. I don't think I think he's just like, maybe I'm dumb. I could just see John Harbaugh retiring. I'm not Pikachu based. Getting close? You think so? I'm not an expert. You would probably know more than me. Sinners was really good. Sinners was really good. I think a tad bit overrated. People acted like Sinners was like, oh, I think because people are acting like Sinners. Let me qualify. Sinners is a 9 out of 10 movie. It's a very good movie, but it's not like deep in any way. There's no like morals. There's no like there's no like lesson. There's no like. Sinners is like a high quality as fuck. Super high quality, super well directed, super well acted. Sinners is like peak high quality fun movie. I wish they made the monsters more original. They had this very original storyline, very original characters, very original blah blah, and they just like, oh yeah, they're just like this. I'm not gonna spoil, like, oh yeah, it's just these creatures, like, which sucked. I hate when things build a really original world and then just like put like age-old creatures in that world. Sinners was a 9 out of 10. I think a lot of people act like it's a 10 out of 10, which was a little, but it is what it is. It's like so slightly overhyped. It's still an amazing movie. Like Sinners is still great. It's also kind of a slow burn, which I feel like people slept on. Like the setup's really good, but half the movie is good setup. I think I gave it like an 8 out of 10. Sinners like an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 movie. It's a very good movie, but it's not a 10 out of 10. Like, not even in my opinion. It's just a fun like action movie, like basically, but like with good quality, good setup, good set, good mute. Like, I have not seen the Welcome to the show. Yeah, well, dude, the new Frankenstein, I think, is a really good example of like a really fresh, like, it's the age-old monster Frankenstein with a really good, like, I thought the new Frankenstein's really slow and really long, but it's a really good movie. It's really like the first half you're like I'm not sure if it's that good, or I'm not sure if it's worth the runtime, and the second half you're like, this, like, it's so good. The new Frankenstein was really good. I give the new Frankenstein, I think, a 10. It was really good, man. Okay. So stupid. It's great, yeah. Star is Born. I need to watch it. I haven't seen it. I know of it, obviously. I love the original It movie and I love the new It movies. I was definitely that boomer where, like, for a while I was like, nah guys, the old It, I still prefer the old It movie. Like, it's just got it's got that, you know, that X factor, that blah blah blah. Dude, the new It's are probably better. The new It movies are so good. They're so much more, they're so much scarier in my opinion. But there were like parts. There's like a bathtub. There's like some scenes in the original that are like really, really, you know, good. But what's up, Righty? I really liked the new Avatar. I mean, don't go in and expecting like dude. It is. I get why Avatar makes so much money. It's just a fucking amazing theater experience. I said this a lot recently, dude. My wife accidentally booked a 3D showing of the new Avatar, and I cannot recommend you enough to do the same. I did a huge rant recently being like, I didn't know they made 3D movies good. Nobody fucking told me, bro. I thought that people were still using those red and blue glasses with that fucking cut your ears and like are made of sharp cardboard and shitty paper, like that somehow fold but also cut your shit, dude. Oh my god, man. The new Avatar it's so good in 3D, man. 3D movies are so good now. That's fucking so cool, Park. What the hell? That's so cool. What the fuck? What a flex, man. Yeah, maybe it's, to be fair, I only watched the new Avatar movie, so maybe it's not 3D movies, you know, that's fair. Yeah, now they have now they have the actual, like, just fucking the black glasses that make me look like a fucking, I look like a fucking weasel when I wear these. I look like I'm about to fucking drop a crypto rug pull. You know? I look like a nerd who became a bully because I work in like Beverly Hills finance or some shit. So I like bully other nerds. I hate this. These glasses do not, but watching 3D, it's a good movie. Wait, that's amazing. I'm so jealous you watched the Minecraft movie in 3D. That's so fucking funny. That's so cool, Park. Oh shit. It was, oh, that sounds like it'd be a cool one. Superman in 3D. Heard of Patcoin? No. Thankfully, no. Am I missing spawns? Route 15. Yeah. Route 15, where are the Kanto spawns? Route 15 Kanto, Route 12 is a big, but it's bonus potentially. Oh, also Route 60. Okay, I'm missing Kanto calls. Oh, whoa, whoops. Nice pudgy pang. No, yeah, no, it's definitely. I'm not I feel like 3D movies have been good for a while. And I just didn't know. Nobody fucking, it's like the most, 3D movies are the biggest representation of the human experience. They made, so like, people were obsessed with making 3D movies good back in 2004, right? And then we did it in like 2012 or 2014 or some shit. And we just moved on. Nobody talked about it. Nobody celebrated. We just moved on. What? Why is that? It's the human fucking experience, bro. We solve problems and move on to the next. We don't appreciate, we're not like, oh man, thank fuck, like, you know, women can own credit cards without men having to sign off on them, which wasn't a thing until the 70s. Like, there's so many crazy things where that's pod, bro. Like, that's progress. We make progress, but then we make the progress and then we just don't look back at all, you know? Which, I mean, I'm the problem. I have the same, you know, I'm not trying to like whatever, but you know, interesting. Yeah, we got to the moon and we're like, all right, when are we going to Mars, guys? Come on. Stop being fucking lazy. Like, damn, bro, we went to the fucking moon, you know? Can't appreciate nothing. Okay, stop. People will believe you. Don't type that in chat. You had a credit card. was a debit card Andy for a while. I don't like credit cards. I don't like. I just know that I could be a problem. So I'm always a frugal fella. Yeah, no, I grew up, growing up poor, I was like taught like quit stealing from credit cards, which is like true and not true. It's one of those like you gotta just have self-control, which not everybody, you know. Anyway, that do what works for you. I'm not here to talk, you know. No, wrap it. Oh my god. Pudgy Penguin Fear is starting. Oh shit, is it actually? I love that sentence. The Pudgy Penguin Fear situation is insane. How am I able to mistype this so many times? Up 34% over the past week, up 17% over the past 24 hours. Up to 310,000 people do not want to be left without a Pudgy Penguin before the event ends. I mean, it's a cute, I get it, it's a cute vanity, but the odds are the supply that's in the game now is probably going to be the same supply, you know? It wouldn't surprise me this is one of those vanities that kind of goes down a bit after the event is over and then slowly inclines over a long period of time. But we'll see. It's a cute vanity. It's a cool one. There's only 57 on the... Only 57 in stock, to be fair. That is a pretty small... A lot of them might have just kept the ones that they farmed. You know? You only get, what, one Pudgy Penguin per account? The problem is, like... I'm always shocked at how cheap, like the Froggy, like... Kind of shocked at how cheap some of these vanities are. You get one of these per account. There's 21 on the GTL. Like, bro, Froggy, what are you doing? Kind of underrated, IMO. We got 100 mil profit. Yeah, so yeah, the thing is we have so much competition now for cute little guys on the cute little guys on your head. Vanity market has gone to the moon, you know. Not even like, so we've seen a lot more of those. We didn't have a whole lot of those a while, you know. The first one was the White Rabbit plush, right? The first cute little guy on head archetype. But on 2 alts, well, that's, you know, you got it on alt accounts. There you go. Not one per login, one, you know. If you farm on alt accounts, not many people did that though. Not many people farmed, you know, that many swarm mounts on alt accounts. It's a lot of farm. Good for you for doing it. You know, good flex, but okay, a lot. Are you looking for storyline tips? Yes. If you look up PokeMMO storyline, do I have like a storyline tips video? I have 5 tips to make the PokeMMO storylines easy. PokeMMO, I have storyline guides. I have XP training tips for the storyline. Yes, if you're stuck on the storylines, I have tons of tips and guides. I'll link a few. Here is 5 tips to make the storylines easier. Here is 5 tips to help XP train during the storylines. And I also have videos like top 5 Pokemon to beat the storylines, you know. Hopefully some of those help you. If you have if you have specific questions still after, let me know. I'm not sure. I might do one at Run Point Righty. We'll see. Which gym? Generally, storyline stuff in PokeMMO, it's not like, oh, Patrouski, how do I beat Giovanni? It's more of like a, hey, I'm stuck on the storyline. Like, what are powerful Mons? Like Mons that are good in this, like Mons and items and like strategies that are good in the storylines are just good in the storylines. Like more than like, you know, just one specific gym or one specific problem. But you can't, if that, you know, it can be, you know. Nice, Park. That's a huge... It's really cool the progress you've been able to make on your Ironman account. Like, so, like in such a, you know, you're making an Ironman account in the middle of the event, you know? It's so cool. You didn't have, like, soaked Smeargle? Did you have to just, like, timer ball it forever? Like, try your best? Saffron is next. Any cool shirt vanities in your opinion? Any cool shirt vanities? Like, there's a ton. In the total game. I haven't gotten that many, I guess, like on the Ironman account, but there's a ton of the game. I really like the Shinigami robes. I feel like they work as like a black and white accents are just really nice. I feel like this is one of my favorite, like it just goes with so many outfits. Sigilyph is a tough mon, and that I remember losing to that Sigilyph a few times. Absolutely rapid, yeah. Dude, Xmas, people are sleeping on, I've been saying it a few times, people are sleeping on the new holiday randoms. We are not hyping up the holiday randoms enough. It's one of the coolest things to be at. I think the holiday randoms, dude, I've been saying it once, I'll say it again, and someone in chat brought it up. Personally love the Xmas randoms. I thought that was fun. I think that the holiday randoms are one of the best updates we've seen in Pokemon in the past 5 years. Adding a new way for PvPers to make Pokeyen and play an event in the way that they enjoy is fucking awesome. Also, it helps other people who maybe aren't into PvP dip their toes in and try to get into PvP. It supplies the team. It's a unique way to play PvP with, like, you know, little cup rotationals. Like, it's fresh, it's interesting, it's effective, it's pragmatic. You can make really good Pokeyen. It rewards skill, it rewards players of different varieties, it allows players to test it and new players to jump into it without any like cost. It's just so good. Like, I truly think the holiday randoms are one of the best updates in the past 5 years. Whether it's your cup of tea or not, I think it's an incredibly well designed and well developed update. So underrated, man. So underrated. Yeah, you can make so much money off of randoms. It's so good, man. We love to, you know, I always say gamers, I mean, we love to complain. We love to complain. And there are problems in Pokemon that are worth complaining about. Don't get me wrong. But it's just, you gotta give credit where credit's due, you know? When the devs make a mistake, I make a video and I critique it and I talk about it. When they make a good update, you gotta talk about that too. You can't just be both, you know? Is really tough. Yes. Oh, the end fight at the fucking Ferris wheel. Oh my god. Yeah. No, 100%. That's one of the tougher like rival fights in the game. Yeah. Good like memory and call, Epoch. Epoch. Yeah. You know this. Little Cup used to be an official tier, but they got rid of it sadly. A lot of people miss that. Oh yeah. I don't think it'll come back. Yeah. It just splits up the queues too much, I think was the argument. It was fun. I really liked Slack Off. Doesn't want to move. Yeah, but that's a steal, you know. Return. I loved Slack Off, man. I am not. Good luck to you, Moosey. But sometimes if I have that problem, I open it in I restart my computer or open it in administrator. Your box is full again? Probably. Opening is always, you're always gonna lose money. Spam in the long run, it's just gambling, right? You're always gonna lose money in the long run. You can make money in the short term. If you, I recommend do whatever you want. Obviously, please make your own decisions. Don't listen to me. I'm just some dumb guy, right? If you want to make long-term Pokeyen, keep them as an investment. If you want to make short-term, good, solid, consistent profit and build capital, sell them now. If you want to gamble, you can gamble, but it's you're either way you're gonna lose in the long. I would probably, if you're gonna gamble, you might as well. This is like bad advice. You might as well open if you're gonna gamble, you might as well open the Santas and then sell the Xmas, because at least with the Santas you have a chance for the Christmas camo, which is worth a ton. I don't know if you have that with the Xmas. You're like not gonna win like anything with that. Like Xmas don't have like great pools. I think using alt accounts as storage is hard cheating. I think that's like, it'd be so broken, Park. It's hard against the Iron Man rule set, in my opinion. It would make things easier, you know, but that's not the point of the Iron Man account, is to be easy. That's a great question. I haven't checked that in a long time, Books, to be fair. If you breed a lot, breeding braces, I believe, are one of the best BP items to actually get Pokeyen wise, if you breed a lot and use them. But I would just be lazy. I just did choice bands and like toxic orbs, like things like that back in the day. I don't know what it is now. I haven't done it in a long time, to be fair. It's a great question. Hey, at least you sold. That's also, if you want to, like, if you want to open a sealed product in PokeMMO because you're like paying for entertainment, nothing wrong. Like the same way you open Pokemon packs or like magic packs. Like as long as you understand, like if you're hoping to come out like money positive, don't open, because that's a recipe for disaster, right? But if it's like, it's kind of like sports betting. If you're sports betting to make money, close the fucking app, King. What are you doing? If you're throwing on a $5 bet to keep an eye on Zay Flowers and see if he hits that 80 yards, you know, be more engaged with the deal. Like, Pog, you know, you're paying for entertainment. That's what it's all about, you know? See both arguments. I can see both arguments, but I think it's just totally against the spirit of the game mode personally. I wouldn't consider it trading. I don't think you should be able to make other accounts on your Iron Man account. I just have this character created on it. Not that that really matters, I guess, but just to be like, really, yeah. That's fair, yeah. I get considering it. Please, you know. Dude, yeah. When can I make a fucking 12 leg? Yes, Epoch. We have Metronome Monday. What if I could make like a 12 leg parlay where it's like game 1 Spidget wins, game 2 he loses, game 3 and 4 win-win. Then he has to also win the OU community combat the next day, and then he has to get us storylines done by 2026. And then if he also gets a shiny, then I win like a fucking, you know, get the huge parlay going. Okay, that is a good. Whew. Wait, that sounds fun. We're joking. Please don't add gambling to PokeMMO. Metronome Monday with a max gamble of 1 mil is the right amount of gambling for fun. I don't want to see like a dual arena in PokeMMO. I think it, oh my god, I think it kills the spirit. I think it's so bad for if you want to, yeah, there's already ways to gamble in the game. If you want to do that, I don't think we need more incentives like that. Not that I'm, you know. No, don't go. No, Bark. No, do not set up. No. Anyways, okay. True, go to the Kanto Casino. True. No, nothing wrong with your game. That is from, you need a mod installed to have the Gen 5 follower sprites. And the problem is that after each update, all the mods basically break and we have to wait for them to fix them. So I also have that same exact, if I try to have like a mod, I don't think I have a Gen 5 mod on me, but I have that exact same thing right now, and I'm not usually like that, you know. I usually have the mod installed or whatever. Metronome randoms. Metronome battles are so fun. Find the roulette table for 1k RP. Shut the fuck. Don't even stop. We can't make jokes like that, because then if it happens, you're gonna get blamed, Park. That you're gonna get, dude. Don't say roulette table for 1k RP. That makes me want to vomit. That's disgusting. That's so fucked up. That is true. You will. That is true, to be fair. You are staff. You will get blamed anyway. That is kind of true. No, shut up. Find you. Anyways. Install mods. Yeah. Yeah, the 2 shot to come out thing is from the lack of the mod or whatever. That one might be updated though. Different. That one, to be fair, Mike Dog, that one might still be working. I think I uninstalled all my PokeMMO client wouldn't open up after the update, so I had to like uninstall my mods. I think that one might be fine. I need to reinstall it or whatever. Dude, well, fellas. We meet again. There is no room left in your PC. Let's go clean that up and take it. I've seen that like 4 times this event. Let's go fix it, boys. Holy man. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm really glad they added that new change where if you catch a shiny, it mails it to you if your PC is full. Goated change, bro. I can't even pull out Pokemon. I don't have space to like pull out Pokemon, if that makes sense. Go trade them in. Grab one of these. I have to trade spaces or whatever. What do I have too much of? Another swine up. We'll do that. We'll do these 5. Okay. Release? I don't need to release. There's Swarmons. I can go trade them in. I do need to breed. I've been breeding a bunch of shit together all fucking event part. I'm trying, like, dude, I've spent like 1 million Pokeyen on breeds this event, if not more. Like, I'm doing the best I fucking can, bro. Dude, hell yeah, dude. Raid mons like that, good for you on the Pokeyen, dude. Read a bunch more shit. Yeah, that is the answer. Holy auto sort. I don't want to auto sort because I have event mons at the bot. Like I can't like. I actually, it looks like unsorted, but it's actually sorted chaos, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe do better. Okay, fair. Shut the fuck up, but true. I don't know, maybe do better, prepare more. True. I remember your Meowth, yeah. Yeah, I remember Josh, yeah. Dude, congratulations, Cat Beast. Hell yeah, man. Oh, I have it. Oh, Delibird, wait, Pog. Okay, we can break the lock, boys. I do have previous years. I don't have a prep. If you're asking if I have a prep guide for the Lunar New Year event for 2026 while the Xmas event is not even over yet, no, I do not have that. But I do have like guides from previous years, yes. I do use the account box that like this account has, but I can't. Yes, that is fine, but I can't like trade. You know, no other characters created on this login. But yes, I do that. Do. Shut up. Chingling, Swinub. Okay, we can break the seal. Chingling. Why did I phrase it like that? Chingling, Swinub. What was the last mon? I already forgot. I'm bad. Oh, Swinub. Chingling. What was the last mon? Someone in chat. Do you know? Who remembers? Was it Delibird? Was it Seal? I gotta wing it. I don't remember what it was. It's the winter in game? I think so. Or no. Winter was in December, right? It was Seal. Okay, huge. Yeah, maybe. Okay, what can I what else can I call Chingling? I mean, it's just a Pokemon name, but it is one of those names where I'm like, it does feel a little icky for some reason, but there is no logical reason. That's up to Womper. That's like coming in and saying, hey man, what crypto should I buy? That's not on my head, man. Not to, you know, I have a video. If you want to go look what I have a video on it. PokeMMO Xmas investing. You can't just go ask people, you know, what should I invest into? That's your call. That's your decision. I can't be responsible for that, you know? I don't want you coming in chopping off my head if you lose money or praising me if you make money. It's your, you know, if you make money or lose money, that's your call, you know? I have a video on it on investments here. The market expert, bro. I'm not, you know, I do what I can in Pokemon, but seals feel. Your financial advice, the other guy, yeah, true. Yes, it's a fan-made Pokemon game. It's existed for it's now been around for, it's actually the 14th year, I think. Yeah, Pokemon actually just turned 14 or upcoming like the next, I think, February or whatever. Yes, it is a fan-made game. It's the most popular fan-made Pokemon. It's the most popular MMO, most popular Pokemon MMO out there. Been around for 14 years. That sounds like my fucking nightmare park. No, thank you. There is no Patrouski coin. Do not get baited. It's essentially a fancy emulator is the way to think about it. Okay. I cleared up some PC space, thankfully. Happy birthday, PokeMMO. That's wholesome. Believe it or not. So, okay. It depends on the day. I mean, I love being a believer for emotional reasons, but like, pragmatically and statistically, being a non-believer is often the right play, but it just depends on the day. You know, it depends. I'd be back and forth. I feel like if you're always a believer or always a doubter, always a believer is goated. Always a doubter is cooked. A full hater. Dude, hell yeah, man. Pokemon is a great game. It's been around for a long time. Could always use more attention. People always call it the best Pokemon game they've never heard of. It's a fantastic game if you ask me. I've been playing it for 12 years and I still enjoy it, you know? Or 12 math, 13 years. By turning it 120, I think SWARMS, Alistar. Great question. Or buy off the GTL. That's the real answer as your main account. Last shiny I got, was it Lantern? Was Lantern the last one? I need to go Route 24 and Island 2. I haven't gotten the presents this rotation yet. Go grab this one. Maybe there's no wild. This is a long, it's a long loop, but there's no like wild encounters on the way to this, which is nice. Yoink. LN2. That's also, yeah. I always say there's, you have like a YouTube short on this, but like, there's really like 3 different types of PokeMMO players. There's someone who loads up PokeMMO thinking they want to re-experience like Pokemon again, and they're kind of like, they play for like an hour, and they're like, you know what? I don't know if this is really what I want. I just came home from work. I just made dinner. I put the kids to bed. Do I really want to play this like slow grindy? You know, this is what I really want. I'd rather just go like queue up Fortnite or play, you know, a shooter, have some fun, like, which is totally like based. Like, you know, there's no wrong PokeMMO player. So there's the player who plays for an hour and is like, you know what? This is not my cup of tea. I don't really want this right now in my life. Understandable based. You know, don't play games you don't enjoy. That's way based than playing the game and hating it, you know? And there's people who like use PokeMMO to replay the storylines, play through with friends, play it with a partner, play through all the 5 regions, put like a few hundred hours into the game, have a lot of fun, but then they get to end game and realize, you know what, I'm not really here for the long haul. I don't really want like the grinding, like it's just so long, it's grindy, it's an MMO, right? I have my fun, it's time for me to move on. Also Giga Chat and based player type 2, right? And then you have player 3 who are like the MMO fucking Omega nerds like myself, who will play for 11,000 hours. This is my, you know, my alt account, my Ironman account. 11,000 hours over like 11 years, you know, 13 years or whatever. Like the fucking turbo nerds who grind it, shiny hunt, and you know, they're all different W players, you know. Yeah. Also, sometimes players change or evolve, or yeah, absolutely. The work. Yo, what's up, Jeet? Happy to see you. I know your name, dude. Dude, hell yeah, man. What's up? What's up? You're from France? What's up? What's up? The Far Zone. Ooh. You caught it? Okay. Whew, I was a little nervous there. Oh, congrats, dude. I'm glad you caught it. That's a tough catch. Congrats, man. I was scared to see like a new player lose a Safari shiny. I'm glad you caught it, man. Congratulations. That's beautiful. Oh, is that your first shiny as well? That's getting a Safari shiny as your first shiny is, oh my goodness. Congratulations, dude. That's, you know, you fucking stepped your full foot on the gas pedal immediately. Oh, Cerulean. Oh, wait, really, Rumel? I did not know that. Thank you for the heads up. That's super interesting. Have Cheeto breath. Hey, Cheetos are fucking good, bro. I get it. Are you sure? I have no idea. I'm just gonna smile. I have no idea. That's fucking sick, man. After 200, congrats, Jordan. I feel like can we just go check? Isn't there still snow in Icarus? I think it is winter, right? Because there's still snow in Icarus. I think it's still winter in game. Oh, I've had my fair share of hot Cheetos. Oh yeah. You think I haven't eaten fucking gallons of hot Cheetos? I think I do prefer jalapeno Cheetos. Yeah, there's still like, I think it's still winter, right? Like there's still snow like this, you know. Yeah, it's still winter, right? Like, oh, yoink. I was just trying to show the snow. We got rewarded, boys. That's fair. The badge, that's kind of true. Still winter, yeah. Normally it would end at the end of the month, so I get why. Yeah, it's a little strange, peculiar seasons in PokeMMO. How many presents am I at, and how many do I want to open at? Becomes the question. Matt, how am I only? I'm not even at 100. I gotta at least get to 100 Xmas. How am I not at 100? Am I just getting like a bunch of spawns? Gotta go Kanto Route 9. How am I not at 100? Was I busy with something? Was I probably distracted? The snow is still in the air. Yeah. Welcome back, Dread. But dude, for sure. I need LP monster with catching LP like. Oh, lost present. I think the funguses are worth it, but for a main account, I don't know. I just quick ball them. Vault Orb's not worth it. There's no shot for like Iron Man Orb. It's just worth too little and too restrictive on what they can breed with. Unlike Yo Mama, she can breed with any. I'm sorry. Anyways, Route 9. This is a false call or a. Did a lot of X's. This Route 9 call. Okay, don't give him the middle finger. Don't guys, you've got to be serious. Unironically, like, don't bully people in my Discord. I know it sounds dumb, but like, don't do that, you know? You will get timed out or some shit, you know? You don't want to lose, yeah. What? Saffron. Okay, we'll go Saffron top apparently. Huh? Am I cooked? Oh, did I already wait? Even if I already got one, wouldn't it still spawn? 'Cause I got one in Unova, to be fair. That was a fungus. Oh. Go see. What am I stuck on right now? I'm still stuck on Stantler. Do I want to set up breeds or do I want to go catch Swarmons while I'm doing this? Do I want to just start turning in random 5s? This is a random Swarmon. This should be over here. Okay, we can organize our box. I think we can organize our boxes a little bit. Let's look for level 40 That's the best way to look, man. Level 40 Pokemon. Yep, another seal. Another Swinub. That's the best way to see where they're at. Are these random Swarmons from Halloween? Okay, no, they're breeds. It's like, okay, that would be crazy. Okay, we're fine. We got most of them. We're waiting for if you see a Stantler swarm. I was one in Johto like 30 minutes ago. There's just so many things. Wow, 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 wow. Dude, of course, yeah, shout out to those. The community is great, man. The community is great. I couldn't agree more, Dread. The game has a lot to offer if you do what's needed. If you get bored, it's just on you're burned out. Yeah, I think which like is totally valid. Like, I think a lot of this happens. This is not a PokeMMO only thing. I think a lot of people get bored with a game and blame the game, as opposed to being like, maybe it's just my time to move on or take a break, or like, it's not that the game is bad. It's not that the game has all of a sudden become boring. It's that you are bored with the game, right? And that's okay. That's not like, that's not a bad thing, you know? I always say, like, we used to play, we would play Crash Bandicoot, beat Crash Bandicoot, or beat Spyro, and like move on, you know? You wouldn't wander around Spyro being like, oh, I'm so bored, why do I keep playing this? Like, just fucking change it. Like, you know, like, you are, yeah, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be too mean and be like, and there are things to solve, don't get me wrong. I'm not like trying to fully blame the players, but I do, it's just good to teach people to accept accountability and accept responsibility. Like, and that gives you more power. It gives you more control. If you're like, oh, maybe I am burned out, maybe, you know, if you're not enjoying a certain thing, like, I stopped enjoying egg shunning over the past year because of some updates that I don't like, unfortunately, right? What did I do? I didn't just keep egg shunting and keep playing the main account and complaining and crying about it every day. I made an Iron Man account, you know? Like, that's, you know, Iron Man mode. I would love for them to add a real Iron Man mode. Absolutely. It's that, I think it's been pitched. I think the devs, Park could speak, not to put him in the hot spot, but like, I think the devs know about Iron Man mode. It's more about like the time and energy to actually implement it. And I don't know if that will, like, their priority. Like, the other thing is, like, people don't realize just keeping something running takes so much day-to-day resources. That's the other thing. Like, for me, like, just do, like, if I spent 8 hours a day making content, I would only ever do a stream recap, and that's it. That'd be my 8 hours, right? To do the timestamps, the thumbnail, the, you know, the very little editing, like, the pre-planning before stream, the lights, the you know, like, you know, Charge Harbaugh, dude, shut up. Yeah. Maybe that's all, like, maybe I'm just exposed to it more because of the position I'm in, Swaggies. I see like constant complainers in PokeMMO, but maybe it's like, Maybe I'm reading the wrong post, you know. I'm trying to get better at that. That's like so fair. Yeah, even if they want to make an Iron Man, it wouldn't surprise me if it's like so far down on their priority, because they have other things to work, you know, permanent raids, like they're working on their stuff, you know. Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, original player base, which self-imposed Iron Man also fits from. Yep, like we do need more content, right? And like the devs are working on it. Well, I don't know, like we can't, you know, it's a small dev team. You're not to like use it as a full excuse, but it's true. You can either like cry about it every day, like we need more content, blah blah blah, or be like, I'm gonna make my own content in the meantime until a new update comes or some shit, right? Like, go, you know, like. It's cool that gamers have more power, and Nuzlocke was an invented thing because Pokemon players wanted to have more replayability with their Pokemon games, you know? It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful things are bred out of those restrictions. Nuzlocke, Iron Man, you know? All those things. You know what I mean? You know, Swampletics, one of the most wildly successful YouTube series in terms of an MMO of all time. Swampletics was bred out of, you know, I have problems with certain parts of the game. I'm gonna you know, create this extra challenge account, you know. Okay. Swarm calls, present calls, double checking things. Snow, I don't probably don't have many. Snow run over in Kanto, Route 5. Probably don't have many of those. It's just trying to find the right. I'm just trying to be as reasonable as possible. That's really all it is. Are there reasons to complain and reasons to critique PokeMMO? Absolutely. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying you can't complain and can't critique. That's not fair and not healthy, right? It's more about how do we do it reasonably, you know? Let's go Ravens. You can't come in and be like, fucking come on, man. Oh, you're saying I'm stupid. You're coming out saying like Coach Harbaugh, dude. I thought you were saying he was doo-doo. I thought you were like doing like a dude. I'm gonna miss Harbaugh. I love him. He was like probably our best. I love Brian Billick, but probably our best coach of all time. I'm shocked by it, but I'm excited for a younger face. I think he's just. I love Harbaugh. I think he's like. I'm shocked they split this year, but he is getting older, and I think he is getting tired. Understandably so. You know, he's worked so fucking hard for so many years. That was already made in all regions of PokeMMO. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, like has a Nuzlocke been completed in every region of PokeMMO? I think I would. I don't know for sure, to be fair. I would think so. Ravens, man. Yeah. I agree. I think it was more of like an amicable split, but it's being turned into like fucking the Ravens tossed his ass in the trash and fired him and blah blah. And like what I could be fucking so wrong. But I would bet it's like an amicable, you know, time to move on. Like he's yeah. I'm curious if all the actual, I'm like a fake sports bro. I love the Ravens and I try to watch all the Ravens games, but that's it, you know. The real sports bros, I feel like Harbaugh could look to retire, but the real sports bros were like, no, he's not even close to that. So I could be wrong. Oh, I just ran from that on accident. I didn't realize how much, call me stupid, I didn't realize how much money head coaches in the NFL made. Obviously I knew they'd make like good money. I would have assumed, call me naive and dumb, okay? Go ahead. But like, I would have assumed NFL coaches make like similar to like the president, where it's like $300 to $500K a year. You know, like an insane amount of money. More money than I'll ever, 10 times what I'll ever make or some shit, right? Like, but no, they make like, I think John Harbaugh makes like 12 to 17 mil a year. That's insane. Like that's I mean fair enough, like more power to you if you know. Yeah, he makes 17. Holy fuck. Just retire, King. You know, you got a ring. You were like a Hall of Fame level coach in my opinion. Holy fuck, man. 17 mil a year is unbelievable. It's so crazy. I don't even know. True. Fire him and send me a salary. True. The president does have a salary, but it's like pretty low. Or like low. It's obviously a lot of money, but it's like it can't be that high because then there's too much financial incentive, is the meme. Because you can't you don't want people to become president for the money, but you want them to like be able to have a savings and like have a life after and blah blah blah. Oh my, yeah, oh my god, of course, Alpha, yeah, which is, you know, wow, you know. No, yeah, it makes, I'm not trying to, it makes sense, Rapid. I'm not one of those guys who's like, I think people who are like, I mean, I get being like, wow, it's crazy people get paid so much money to throw around a ball. That's like the level 1 thought process. But then when you notice like, oh yeah, how much money they make, it's basic economics. It's like, oh yeah, they make this much money selling an entertainment product. Of course the players get paid that much, you know? Like, they're literally the top 0.0001% in a field that's extremely popular and extreme, you know? It makes sense. That's crazy. Like, it's cool, I guess, Dr. Piss, but that's crazy. It is crazy, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I get it. It's just, yeah. Do. Brown. What I miss? Oh, why not quick ball the snow run? I just forgot. That was a good. I just like forgot. I was distracted. That was a good question. I usually do that. I also just jumped over one of the ledges with like totally missing one, you know. It blows my mind someone would call themselves Dr. Piss. I've seen way worse. Dude, I mean, that's kind of like, once again, that's one of the beauties of Twitch chat. That's the saddest part about the Pokemon. That's why I don't really love Pokemon Nuzlocke, is there's not a whole lot of end game. Like once you beat the storylines, that's it. Like, you can't do raids on a Nuzlocke. If someone did, I'd be like, because your mons all die in a Nuzlocke. Like, you're not doing raids. You don't have enough mons. Like, you don't have enough fucking route catches. Like, yeah. Good luck to you, Kaleon. You're correct. Good luck to you. Go check. Did I miss present calls? Let me see. Route 21. Did I check these? I don't remember. I kind of don't think so. Route 21 is the one below PAL. It's an easy check. Easy Shmeemer here. Charcoal. Okay, sure. Cerulean City. We have 4 minutes left. And then Route 5, Kanto. Is it going to be like over to the side? I assume it's like the east area. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Dude, it's cool. That's good luck on your Zapdos hunt. It's cool to hear your fucking progress part. Like, I'd glaze it, but like Iron Man progress is just so unique, man. I love to glaze the game mode because I feel like so many of the people who like aren't enjoying Pokemon in its current state, I feel like maybe would enjoy it if they created that. It was the same thing with RuneScape. Like, so many RuneScape players who were getting a little sick of it started an Iron Man account and they were like, oh my god, this is like I'm playing for the first time. It's, you know, so fun. Yeah, shiny only. I wanted to do a shiny only for the longest time, and then it never came to fruition. And someone else did it. Shout out to them. Like, that's fucking, you know, impressive, and they deserve all the glory. Someone's done it. The hardest part is getting the first shiny. That's the hardest part. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shaq. That's a like rough. It's an awkward situation. Yeah, people have beaten it. I didn't do it, but other people did. Thank you for the Stantler Sinnoh. But like, there are some times where I'm like, okay, someone kind of yoinked my idea. That's not one of, like, that's not that person. I publicly put it out there. I streamed the account, and then they just like put in more work than me. Like, I wouldn't. It's not like, oh, come on, man, I thought of the idea, which I also took from another YouTuber who just like beat Fire Red with shinies only. It's not like a, wow, what a creative idea from Patrouski. Like, you know, like, it's one of those things. You gotta just be self-aware. You know, not that you're being, you know, not that you're saying that, Alpha. Or if I'm like, I don't want to come off on you or whatever. But Sinnoh, Stantler, It wasn't that creative an idea for me in the first place, number one. And then number two, that person just fucking grinded and put in the effort. No, yeah, you're just, yeah, not that I'm sorry if I'm answering. I suppose I answer memes seriously, and I don't want the memer to feel like I'm like, come on, man, what are you talking? I just like the talking points, you know. I like talking. Yes, that's the grind. And then once you get that first shiny epoch, like it's pretty, I don't say smooth sail, but so much easier, right? Like, but it's kind of fun, like that, like early on, yeah. It's absolutely, exactly, Tom, exactly. It's not, yeah. I try to, like, so much of my, I'll be honest, a fair bit of, not a lot of it, like a fair bit of my content creation formula is taking things that have worked in other games and trying to change the rules and adjust them to work in PokeMMO. Like it's like so much of art is adapting on previous things, and I like to hope that I adapt enough to actually make it creative and original enough, right? But that's the reality. Like, there's very, very few fully original ideas these days, and that's, you know, that's you can still do it. I'm not trying to, like, it's still a skill gap on mine. I'm not like, oh, there's just nothing left to do, therefore blah, blah, blah. Like, no, fuck that. I hate when people that was a big thing, dude. 3 years ago I had people being like, man, I want to be a PokeMMO YouTuber, but everything's already been done. Bro, what are you talking about? Everything's already been done 3 years ago? To be a content creator, you got to create the content, dog. What do you fucking talk? What do you mean? Like, that shit, that drove me crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't have. It was a dumb dust ball. Should have ultra balled. I hate the, like, it's just, yeah. Imagine if someone's like, oh yeah, I want to become a painter, but everything's already been painted. What the fuck are you talking about, dog? What do you mean? Adapt. You don't, like, it's okay to just, yeah, it's just crazy. You're literally just saying, like, oh yeah, I want the fame and the fortune, but I don't want to put in the effort. What the? You're cooked. What? You're fucking cooked. There's so, I have a note. My biggest restriction is time and energy, not ideas. Ideas are the easy part. I have so many. I have notepads. I have multiple notepad documents full of PokeMMO video ideas that I've been trying to get to for like 4 years. Like, there's so many things to do in this game that haven't been done yet. It's just time and energy. Okay, a little stunky. Every move's been done. True. Yeah, they already did the fucking, you know, the crank that Soja boy, the Dougie. What's left, Park? Come on, let's be honest. You just call me stinky? Yes, Giga Chad. What's up, Wastier? Don't frisk me, nerd. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. New present spawns. Route 7 Kanto. I'm seeing. The fattest Nene. Come on, man. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Don't clip that. Take down. I don't know, Tom. Good question. Route 7 Kanto. Island 3 bottom. Mountain tomorrow. Bow wow, bow wow. Mountain wow. Antler. Should my honey tree? I don't think so. Is 2 Stantlers enough for now? The bad Gritty. I can't believe I was like, oh yeah, I'll chug a beer and Gritty on stream, but then everybody clipped it, and I don't know why I didn't think of. I guess it was the beer. I didn't think of that as an option. I was like, fuck. You guys took that and ran with it. Dude, yeah, that's the, like, annoying fear, is like being stuck like 1 short or some shit of like having the 5 to turn in. I need 5 more lost presents so I can have over 100. Sometimes, like, it's pretty rare, but I sometimes do forget you can clip things. You know, stream is just like a in the moment. It's an in the moment thing, man. And the more you do it every day, you know, as well. Like, once I get over 100 Xmas presents, we will open. For everybody patient, waiting here to see the drops, see the loot, see the vanities. We'll get to that soon. As soon as possible. I am not, Tom. Part of me wishes I would, I'm not. I'm tired, man. This event has cooked me. I've got stuff to record, videos to do, time to spend with my wife. I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking forward to a little bit of a little of a break slash like. I'm excited to record some videos and stream a little bit less over this next. Well, I don't know. We'll see if that's true. Actually, I don't know. Streaming's fun. Streaming's real. Like streaming is just. I would say streaming's really fucking fun. It's tiring, but it's really fun. So like, yeah. Streaming is like the modern hanging out with the boys, you know, chatting in Discord type, like playing video games, like boys huddled around like a monitor, you know. Oh, actually F. Oh shit. Wait, actually? Actually F. I don't see anything on my end. Is this a Twitch F? Is YouTube stream also down? YouTube, can you still see me? Apparently, it's Twitch only, not my internet. Less RNG. Yeah, apparently, yeah, that must be sometimes AWS just has problems, which I think they're like the server for like everything in the world. So it makes sense. Oh man. Yeah, true. Okay. Are we in Joe? No, we're in Sinnoh. Okay. YouTube no more people ever. True. Hopefully Twitch just comes back up. I don't see here. Hopefully Twitch just comes back. It still says that I'm live. Gotta refresh. Let me see if I can like go over to my stream on Twitch. What happens? Does Twitch still shows me that I'm live. Restream says that I'm live. Streamlabs says that I'm live, but Twitch is just not. Is it not loading or some shit? Oh, and it's just straight up like reconnecting. Only your Twitch. Should I try to? We're back. Okay. That was just a weird Twitch. My YouTube stream didn't even drop. Thank you to everybody who stuck around. Well, this is awkward. Okay, it's like a millennial. Well, that just happened. Sorry, not. Well, that just. Do you guys believe that Connect just weird? Well, that just happened. Should be back. Should be back potentially. KEKW. I think it was just a Twitch thing. For some reason, Twitch members went down. That Twitch ban. True. Actually, true and real information. Deserve one. Why do you deserve? Why 1 free minute of torture? Because server, you know what the hell? Yes, in a Discord. Yes, in my Discord server. Kukos, great question. Route 7, Kanto, and then Kanto Island 3. Did I check these already? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. Beautiful. Okay. No, give me lost presents though. I don't need more fungus catches, man. I don't need this. What is this clip? Is this Iron Man clip? Well, fellas. Shut up. God, that guy sucks. No HP. Island 3. Yeah, dude, good luck to you, Mike. Dude, I was on a crunch time the other day for one of the vanities. It's tough to get that many games in like a short amount of time. Okay, I need four more lost presents and we're done, chat. We can open our final batch. I'm gonna go grab I'm gonna go turn some in. We need like 4 more, man. 4 more. Oh, 4 more lost presents. 11 alphas. It's just good plant age group breeders, Tom. Like I don't need the like. It's just good breeders on the Ironman account. Like like if I could have like multiple, I'm never gonna need plant age group breeders like ever again after this, which is crazy, you know. Speaking, I would like set up a breed. Let me go turn in the Stantler. You just can almost like never have too many breeders on the Ironman account, you know. Really more breeders. Hilariously, yes. Like the meme is like, if you watch the like full series, like, yes, my boxes are full of breeders, but I still don't have the right pairings. That's like how, like, it's so much that you need. Lapras, Smoochum, Deerling. Lapras. No Smoochums. Oh no. Maybe I just turn in a random 5 then. Why don't you go set up a breed? We're almost done though. How many mons do you have total turned in? 241. I don't know if that counts the random 5s though. I'm not sure. It does not. Yeah, so some more than that, but this one's HP and defense. Go grab braces. One has good stats here though. What if I grab the Spadef one? Presence reset here in a sec. Right, our PC space is so cooked that I'm just gonna try to start getting in some random breeds in between swarms and presence wherever I can. So I'm gonna get myself here a Spadef brace and an HP brace. Breed myself a nice little 2x31 Fungus, a simple little breed. It's gonna be 2x31. That was actually the wrong. Was that the right one? Let's see. Yep, 2x31 HP and Spadef. I'm gonna specifically try to keep any breeds that I do right now in my incubators. I bet I'll do more than 8. We'll see though. I'm gonna keep them in my incubators as extra PC, as like extra space. That's how tight it's getting, dude. Towards the end of the event. I'll listen to the song once. It's a great song, man. PS1 music. This is 2x31 defense and attack. I breed this with like I could match these if I do this. It's my box. It's my box sorting music. This is actually perfect. Plant female. This one is 31 defense. Drag this over here. Wow. 20k per breed, boys. Not cheap. All right. We got 2 more breeds coming right up, fellas. A 2x31 Staryu that will match with another 2x31 Staryu. Also, the stats on this could actually just roll crazy. We'll see how it comes out. I'd love to breed up a 5x31 though. With how many breeders I have, I might as well commit to that. And then also a 2x31 Plant, Egg Group Pokemon, 31 Defense, and 31 Spatak. Gonna keep these bad boys in the incubators. Gonna open presents very soon. Only need 4 more lost presents. They're at Island 2. What am I missing, chat? What's up? Hey, trying coming? And that would be the real Christmas miracle. Dude, underrated, Kyle's underrated. True. I dream of getting a random. I've still never had an egg shiny, which is crazy. Pokemon. I'm trying to get over 100 zoned. Over 100. So if I get 3 more lost presents. Servers do not, great question. Servers do not go down when the event ends. It just happens. Yeah, not where. Yeah, sorry to hear it, Wassatir. Dude, the new egg set, the incubator sound, the animation is really cute, man. Put him in the account box question mark. Oh, okay. Let me go see. Let's go see Josh. Where are we putting them? I might have misread those. Yeah. Where are we putting them? Where are they going? Bro, I'm fucking full. I'm so full. The Iron Man is cooked, man. Bro, I'm so full. Me after a fucking sushi buffet, bro. I'm so full. I got my money's worth. You can fit him, trust? Okay, true. No, just squeeze him. Okay, true. Okay, fair point. Well, yeah, no, dude. It's a still dab it, you know. I'm trying to do the breeders, you know. Oh, I missed the Vermilion gym. Is that a bonus? I missed the bonus though. Let's see if we have it. I've had the bonus spawn a fair few times. I think it's Swarm. What am I stuck on right now? What Swarm? Smooch 'em. Cringe. I'm gonna turn in a few more random memers as well. A few extra deerlings, few extra glaceons. Like, okay, 4 delibirds. I'll do like 1 delibird turn in. I can do a swinub. We have a lot of swinubs. That's not 5. That's 4, not 5. Let's do this. Then grab like Snover. We got 4 Snovers. $30,000 encounters and no shiny. Game hates me. You're definitely shiny locked, man. The devs are actually probably personally coming after you. I would keep an eye out, man. I would honestly buy I can't even buy some pepper spray. You're getting hunted, man. Be careful. The real answer is good luck. The shiny rate's 1 in 30k. Good luck to you. You know, you're not even halfway to rate, but shunts are hard. Shunts are hard. They're long. I get it, you know. Should I sell Staryus now or wait until after the event? It's a good question, Moon Nick. So this is actually a good question. I like this question. Do you think I should sell Staryus now or wait until after the event? The answer is just kind of depressing. I don't think Staryus are gonna recover for like months, maybe even a year or longer. Staryu prices are in the absolute gutter, which as someone who needs to build a good Staryu, hell yeah, go for it. You know, yeah, the perfect timing for that, right? But in terms of like selling Staryus for profit, you could wait 8 months and maybe they'll flutter back, but they're gonna be tanked for a while, man. There's not gonna be much of a difference in my opinion between selling them now or after the event. That's my. I could be wrong. I could be so wrong. You know, I could be dead wrong, but that's my current presumption. Yeah, no, I totally, yeah. Alpha Star Armies, yeah. I totally get it, Moon. I respect like those are my favorite mons when that matter or whatever. The problem is Latios and Latios are just really hard to balance. You'd have to like change their stats. You'd have to like do like they're just so broken. Power wise and PvE and PvP and PVM or whatever. Yeah, watch my egg mates hatched. I thought I did the wrong. I was like kind of. I thought I did the wrong braces for a second. I was like, oh no, this came out really good stats, but that's we'll rebreed it still. Modest is kind of neat there. A lot of legendaries just have a trouble getting added due to balance rather than like the lake spirits would be no problem, to be fair. The Unova swords would be like people, and like PvP players know a lot more about this than I do. I've heard like Terrakion would be fucking busted. Like Terrakion would not work in Pokemon from what I've heard. I don't know enough about PvP metagames. Cobalion and Virizion might be fine, you know, but yeah. It's hard to like Pokemon just wasn't balanced around an MMO, and it wasn't balanced around like other systems. Like they didn't balance like Gen 5 Pokemon around like the Hoenn Battle Frontier or like the, you know, what the fuck, not NPC. What a nice dude. Happy to see you, man. Much love to you. What like that's one of the purest, nicest messages I've ever seen in Twitch chat, man. No, yeah, it's just joy bait. You joy baited the fuck out of me, dude. Thank you, man. I'm trying my best. And I love what I do, man. Much love to you, man. Thank you for the kind fucking words, man. The problem, that's like the level, not to like, this sounds like that's like the level 1, the level 0 thought process. I need to do a video on this. That's my fault. I need to do a video on it. Level 0 is add all legendaries and fuck balancing. Level 1's add them all, ban them in PvP. Level 2 is add them all, ban them all in PvP and PVM. Level 3 is add them all, rebalance them all specifically individually around PvP. Nothing really works. Like there are the different schools of thought, and there are like elevated, like, okay, what's more like, let's actually think about it more. Legendaries have been talked about and discussed. The arguments have been done. There's no like new arguments that I've heard for legendaries in the past like 3 years. All the arguments are known. We're not like covering new grounds. It's kind of just, they're just difficult to balance, you know. You could custom balance each one, but then it's and I need to make a video like talking about all these arguments, to be fair, and like giving good charitable, like, there are like, there's no like bad argument, but it's all like, I think the ban Adam and Ben from PvP is like the weakest one, because you haven't thought about raids, PvE. Like it's not just PvP you need to balance. Like also like raids didn't exist 2.5 years ago, and people were like, oh, there is no PVM, just add legendaries. And I was a big advocate of like, well, wait, what if they want to add raids or dungeons or PVM one day? Like if you add legendaries and make them broken in PVM, that is going to warp the whole game around that in the future. And like, that's, I was fucking not to like, I was right as fuck on that. Like you can't just, if you add, that's the problem. We even see it with like Zapdos, where like Zapdos is just the best electric Pokemon in PokeMMO, you know, like it's like kind of not even close, which is like fucked, you know. But it's like fine, it's like 1, so it's fine. But like I don't want raids to become like, oh boy, time to do raids, go grab Latios, Lando T, Latias, you know, like just the highest, most damage dealing mons. Like legendaries are not balanced. They're inherently broken. They're inherently higher stats. They're inherently, you know, so everything they homogenize things. That's the problem, is that legendaries warp the game around them. You know, they homogenize the meta games of PvP and PVM and PvE. Yeah, water spout Kyogre would be great. Like, yeah, it'd be like, I get like, if your argument is like, yeah, but it sounds fun and I wish they could do it, like fucking base, you know. Yeah, and it's hard to do that again. Like, yeah. For like, you know, a lot of my favorite mons weren't in the game for a long time, you know, like Stunfisk wasn't in the game, you know, Rampardos wasn't in the game for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, the way they do it in like VGC, like, you know, but it's harder to do that like in like maybe there is an argument for like, oh, what if it, like, there is more interesting discussion, there's discussion to be had, but like I think we know all the discussion. They could make it so like, oh, you could only have like one legendary on your team per like for PvP or PvP, like that's a decent way, like interesting way. Yeah, like the PokeMMO metagame is so diverse, the raid metagame is so diverse, like, so like you use so many mons, you know. No, it's totally, sorry, I don't want to shut you down too much, as you're perfect, you're just talking, Parfax, you didn't do anything wrong. That's all. That's also, yeah, fair. I think I see, and sorry if I'm assuming that of you, I see a lot of newer players who don't know the arguments or don't know the history, but like, oh, it's so dumb the devs don't just add legendaries, and it's like, well, no, it's not dumb. There actually is like really good like that's, I think that's what triggers me, is like I don't like when new players or people who are new to anything assume, oh, I'm new to this thing, I've found the solution, you know. It's like people who are like, oh yeah, I it's really weird, like I'm just like a guy who works at you know, Pizza Hut, but actually all these mathematicians are actually wrong, and the fucking square root of pi is actually 3.15, and it's like, that's possible. I don't mean to like that's, it is possible that that could be the case, and it should be considered, but the odds of that are so, like, you got to have the self-awareness to be like people's whose job it is and people's who are the experts, you know. Yeah, no, sorry, I don't mean to draw. Yeah, you're not that you're doing this, Parfax, absolutely. I'm just making a discussion. Sorry if I'm, yeah, it comes off target or whatever. True, the square root of pi is Papa John's. Okay, I mean that would be a based, you know, yeah, based. Yeah, legendaries were fine in the original games. Like in original Pokemon, when you caught the legendary, the game was over. Like you already beat the Elite Four. Like it was the end game, you know. There wasn't as much end game in the original Pokemon games. PokeMMO has way more end game, right? Way more replayability. I love for it to have more, but you know, it's okay to add like a busted legendary, you know, like a single player, you know, towards the end of the game. Why not, you know? But it's harder in an MMO. I should try Dragonite really quick. There we go. That's a great question. I think I can almost confirm they're not. I think someone got a shiny Staryu from the hunt. Great question. I think we've seen a screenshot of a level 40. I don't know if it was from I don't know if it was from a swarm. I think it was hidden ability access. I think it was from like the Staryu hunt. Good question. I think I could be wrong. Yes, that is, we've talked about that. Oh, I would love a secret base rehaul or like a guild haul. That's one of those things. Absolutely. Yeah, there's tons of Parfax. That's super true. There's tons of legendaries they could just add and it would be so unproblematic. Like all the Reggie trios, the lakes, like they could just add a bunch of legends just to add them if people really want that. But I don't know if it's just not engaged. Like I don't want to like just fluff out like add content to add content. I want it to be like implemented interestingly, you know. There are a bunch of legends you could just add because they're like, not all legends are made equal, you know. Not everything's Lando T. Not everything's Latios or Latios, right? Not everything's Zacian. Bro, give me lost presents. Why are you giving me mysterious balls? Thank you, I think, but like me complaining about good rewards. Baby rage. I would love, dude, a guild hall update. Oh man, I love stuff like that in games. Guild halls go fucking hard, man. Guild halls are beautiful in video games. I used to play, I actually saw, dude, I almost want to go, I want to go back and revisit this game. Anybody play Spiral Knights growing up? Pretty niche like MMO, but it was one of the only free-to-play MMOs on Steam back when it you know, was a thing, and it was a really cool game. Really beautiful game. And it had like a beautiful guild hall, and there's so many moments where like you would just like type /sit in that game and like hang out with people in like in the hub or the haven or whatever. I was playing it. It's Spiral Knights is a really cool game. It's a really unique game. Yes, I'll be opening Wassatir. I'll be opening all of my presents very, 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 very soon. As soon as I get 2 more, so like probably the next rotation, we'll see 2 more lost presents. I'll open everything. Not mysterious balls, but all the presents. Yeah, guild halls also like Team Mister has run into problems as of recently with what's it called? Team Mister legitimately ran into problems with like we can't fit every active member of Team Mister onto the screen for a screenshot. That we end up changing channels, like the channels, it auto switches us. We need a guild hall or some shit to like make screenshots and just like general guild planning and activities easier, with like drafts for like Shiny Wars, you know. Like I would love to, Josh. That'd be if I could get, my real goal is like one. Yeah, you could ask a question. I don't know if I'll have a great answer for that, but you know, I get a little, there are certain topics I get a little tired of, and it's not the person who asked the same question for the 1000th time. It's not your fault. You didn't ask that question 1000 times. It's like 999 other people asked that question, and then you just asked for the first time for you, but I've heard it 1000 times. So I get like Gen 6 legendaries, which like they're popular topics, you know, like nothing wrong with that. It's not the player's fault for asking those questions, but do I start to lose my patience over time about it? Yeah, that's my fault. It's my fault. It's my job to control that, you know, and be the best I can be with it. Dude, yes. Dude, my luck has been really good on the account. My Halloween pulls were, I agree. I hope people, yeah, my Halloween pulls were pretty fucking bad. Like I opened 750 goodie bags. It's crazy. Ooh, what should the Gamba be? A great question. I think a good way to do it, Ramel. Let's check prices. Will I open a vanity worth X amount of Pokeyen? Even though it doesn't really matter like an Ironman account, that might be like the best way to do it. Maybe just like 40k. Like Melty the Snowman's pretty cool. $40k might be like the thing you need, but surely I get something above 200k. We could do like over 100k. I'll look through and see that would include all the Elven stuff. 100k is also a clean number. I would do about like Darkrai was. So that was I think that's a great question. Because would this also be broken? Darkrai is weird. Darkrai is weird. I like the way that Darkrai was implemented, but I also do kind of see it as broken still. But it's not allowed in PvP. But it hasn't been pragmatically broken. I do see Darkrai as a little, I almost feel like Darkrai is underutilized because of the stigma around the implementation. People fucking hated the way Darkrai was added, and I liked it, but I also I get why it was hated, because you told a bunch of Pokemon fans who are told to like cherish and love your Pokemon and blah blah blah. Oh yeah, here's this mon you can only summon for 2 hours every 4 days. It's like, so you can't permanently own this thing. Like that feels really weird, you know? It's very abnormal. So they tried that as a way to add Uber legendaries. I am shocked they added Darkrai. I don't know. It hasn't seemed to have pragmatically played out to be broken, but still, it's like, I feel like theoretically it should. I don't know, you know? I don't want to come off as too hard ass either way, because I just don't really know, you know? I always try to say, like, at the end of the day, I just want the most balanced and fun game, and I don't always know the answer to that. I try my best to be open-minded and like debate things back and forth. I feel pretty confident on some. The more I think about a topic, the more confident I feel about it. So things like, I would say, like, alphas, I feel pretty confident about. We need to nerf alphas, you know, add permanent raids. Like those, I feel pretty, like, nerf mysterious balls in terms of the amount of 31s they bring in. There are things like that, you know. Also implemented. But yeah, like, so I like, Groudon. Permanent Groudon is also implemented like Darkrai watches. I think, yeah, maybe it's because Darkrai is just not quite broken enough in terms of damage Darkrai's main brokenness, right, is his sleep move, which I think Darkrai just statistically ends up being not that broken as a dark type attacker, which is very specific. But like Groudon would be an insane, like Darkrai is not the best dark type attacker in the game, but it still is good. I feel like it probably should be used in more raids. I do think Darkrai is kind of underrated. I think one thing is I kind of think Darkrai is underused specifically because people forget about it and because of like the, yeah. I should actually, Tom, you're not wrong. That's actually a good shout, Tom. I actually should summon my Darkrai. We don't need it for any raids. I should summon my Darkrai to increase its power. You know what? I've been trying to do that every so often. Let's go ahead. I have it for an hour and 20 minutes. I might just despawn it immediately. I don't need it actually, you know? I don't know if despawning it makes the cooldown any faster in terms of like when you can respawn it. It's cool to have it. I'll have it, you know what? I like having it out for the, for clips. It's a cool thing to flex. I'll be keeping all of the mysterious balls. I kind of wish I kept, looking back, I wish I kept one of each of the goodie bags. Maybe I'll do that for this one, Dead Pill, but we'll see. I don't know. It also could just be the vanity in there. It's so tough. That was so fun. Darkrai next to the duality of edgy Darkrai next to Starmie is very funny. That is true. I'm getting too distracted. Let me go, shut up, Patrouski. Kanto Viridian. Oh, Smooch. I do need Smoochum, actually. We have 6 minutes for the presents. It might be a bonus, the Kanto Viridian. Celadon. Route 2 from Viridian. Let's go check up here. No bonus for me. Okay, up here. Then Celadon. Okay. This could be the last one. Dude, thank you for watching, Andre. That's the mutual exchange of YouTube is hopefully I make content that hopefully helps people or entertains. You guys watch, give me your time, you know, the ad revenue. Thank you for watching. You know, I couldn't be here without you, man. Thank you. You know, it's hopefully it's a mutual, it's like a we're like parasites. What's the what's the word for a mutually beneficial parasitic relationship? That's an insane way to describe it, but mutual parasites. That's not the way to I can't even find it. Symbiosis, yeah. Hopefully it should be like a, you know, the same way like a business should sell you goods that you need and want, and then you give them money and hope, you know, hopefully it's a mutual exchange. But the point is when you take the time to come in here and like leave a nice comment, now you've gone above and beyond, man. Thank you. That's the point I'm trying to make instead of calling you a parasite. I didn't really should be nerfed. There's another pressure drop for myself. I don't think Leppas need to be nerfed. I could be wrong. I have to think about it more. I want to say open-minded. I think Leppas, like Leppa farming or like, I don't think so. Leppas just kind of go up and down in price. Usually Leppas will go anywhere from like 730 to like 890 or like 900 a Leppa. What are they at right now? Like they have a range. Like this is like within the like healthiest range, I would say. It's getting a little like on the lower end, but like I don't know. It is, yeah. I'm one present away. One lost present to being done. Celadon, Route 2 Viridian. Let me go to that Smoochum Swarm really quick. Presents reset in 3 minutes. Yeah, for sure, Beggy, for sure. I need to make one, Dead Pale. I'd love to make one. It's really hard. Yeah, dude, berry farming is not like... People always call berry farming piss easy. I beg to differ. If you were like me and you forget to one rotation, you know, I'm the shark into this ball. Hey, whatever works, man. That can be totally fine, Andre. You know, like the viewers have all the power, kind of, man. You know, the viewers can be the sharks. I'll be the minnows. I don't mind. I'm just here to play the game that I love, you know, and make videos on it. I'll happily be a minnow, you know. We false swipe spore. Ultra? It's not yet. Ultra ball. But yeah, berry farming is tough, man. You can fuck up and just lose. If you make one mistake a week while berry farming, you literally make no money. One mistake a week equals net neutral, I believe. Like it's so crazy. Yeah. You can't make mistakes, which is scary, you know? I really appreciate it's so nice. Also, I love your name, Floridian Meatball. I love me some meatballs. Thanks for watching. Honor to have you. What a nice thank you, man. What a nice thing to say. Hopefully I keep it up, you know, enjoy Pokemon, man. Dude, this good luck to you, Moon Neck. Yeah, I had like 3 out of 5. 3 in a row is crazy. Pudgy up, dude. Why? How is the Pudgy panic working? Dude, how is the Pudgy panic actually working? Someone said Pudgy just keeps going up. How do I mistype it every time? Pudgy Penguin up 50% in the past 7 days. I could be wrong. I think it'll drop a little bit after the event. I do think that these vanities are really cute and cool, and people love to collect the little guy on heads, you know, don't be wrong, like the froggy, right? But like, I would bank on this dropping a little bit after the event and then pick them up then. That's I would pick them up. It's a great vanity. That's my little baby financial call. Please don't follow that and then be mad if it doesn't work. I could be totally wrong. Hey, Pat, could you please manipulate the rare candy mark with a baseless speculation? I would really appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. So stupid. I'm turning Yippee. Yeah. Oh, you just got it? Oh, dude, fucking hell yeah, man. Pudgy fear. Okay, it is funny. Pudgy Pudgy fear, Pudgy terror. Like, it is funny to like make it so dramatic. Pudgy horror. So stupid. If you guys have found any of the Xmas event content, it's been a long, it's only been like 14, 15 days. It felt so long, but so fun, right? If you guys have enjoyed the above and beyond holiday content before, you know, before we open all these presents here soon, liking the stream. If you want to financially support, guys, if my content helped out your Pokemon journey enough during the Xmas event, YouTube memberships, Twitch primes, Twitch subs, gifted subs, and especially PayPal and Venmo donations, actually the best way to support since those platforms take less of a cut from you guys when you give. Fan funding really allows me to be here. I could not be full-time just off of ad revenue. Like, you guys make the difference, and I can't thank you enough for that. It's surreal, and I love making the content. I love talking about this game. So hopefully I can, you know, hopefully I can make it worth your while. If you want to support, I appreciate it. If not, keep watching, keep having fun, you know, do whatever's fun for you. Any Pokemon give me the Pudgy bubble. That was one of my favorite videos that I made last year, was the Pudgy, like the Pudgy penguin situation is insane. It's such a funny, it's the meme. It was a comedy video. That's why it was so fun. The froggy is cuter. I'm a froggy guy. I do like the froggy more personally, but I'm just, you know, I'm biased. Frogs and pigs are my favorite animals. The horse mount. Yeah, year of the horse is coming up. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I think that like Rudolph could be a test for a potential horse mount. Someone said like specifically it's year of like the fire horse, which is really crazy. That could be like a Ghost Rider type fucking mount. Could go crazy. We already have, I guess we have that for the bike, but present reset. We're waiting for our last one more present, chat, and we open one more present. I thought it was switch unlocked. Am I not anymore? Oh, whoops. No overlap or star you. We got it. We got a call. We got a call. We got a call. Alrighty, fellas, we got a call. This could be it. Route 11. This could be the final present that I collect in the Xmas event 2025 within PokeMMO. There it is. That's the last one. There it is. Do I have any? I'm missing bigs. No, no, that's the last one. I'm not doing any more. That's the last one, man. That's it. It's time, fellas. The payoff is here. Let's turn in these final 5. Let's get in position. Let's open all the sealed product except for mysterious balls. It's now or never. We've been farming for tens of hours, maybe even over 100 hours in this event. It all came down to this. Will I get an ultra rare on the Iron Man account throughout event season? That's my main goal. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, boys. Let me zoom in. It's now or never, fellas. I don't know. I could check. It's now or never, fellas. Any good luck is a... Let me get the Jirachi actually to fit the theme. Any good luck is appreciated, guys. What's up, Jack me off? What's up, man? Absolutely. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, that's, oh my god. It's been a long time since I've seen something like that. Holy fuck, Farley. Oh my god, dude. A 100. Thank you. How do I begin to thank you enough, man? Thank you, dude. I hope my content has earned it from you. I hope I've added to your PokeMMO journey. Thank you for allowing me to continue onward, and thank you for allowing me to hopefully positively add to other people's journeys. That's like, it's pay it forward. Like, if you enjoy the content, you pay me. Hopefully I can make more content and keep the fucking positive train rolling. And god, dude, 100 though is so generous. Farley, thank you so much, man. I'm honored you think I'm a legend. I couldn't even do this. I couldn't even have the chance. I couldn't have the opportunity without that kind of support, man. Thank you from the bottom of my fucking heart, man. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Fuck, man. Thank you. That is like so fucking kind. Thank you, man. That's from a long-time YouTube lurker. Like, what? God damn, man. That's really fucking nice. That's really, really nice. Post the holidays. This is really, really nice, man. Thank you. Okay, I gotta thank you. I gotta move on a little bit because I'm just gonna do it all day. But thank you, man. Thank you. I can't thank you enough, dude. What the fuck? That really got me. Damn, man. Thank you so much. That's insane. Thank you. I hope I can continue to earn, and I hope I can continue to work hard, and hopefully I can continue to add to PokeMMO and add to people's journeys. I want to do the best I can, man. I'm gonna keep fucking doing the best I can. Thank you so much, dude. You allowed me to do the best I can. Thank you, man. Much love to you, dude. Whew. Incredibly kind, incredibly generous. Okay, I'm gonna rock the Jirachi, I think. In Jirachi, you have to defeat all the raids, or you could buy it, I guess, off the GTL. Defeat all the raids and then do the Jirachi raid. Let's get music set up. It's the moment. It's the time. It's Mom Spaghetti. Alrighty, fellas. Alrighty, fellas. It all comes down to this. It is the moment. It is the time. It is the opening. It is Mom Spaghetti. We have 102 Xmas presents to open and 40 Santas. Feeling pretty good about that. Very few, if any, Iron Man. I don't think I've seen a single Christmas camo Iron Man in this event so far. We could be the first one on the entire server. We could open the first ultra rare vanity on this account, on most Iron Man accounts. If you don't know, the Christmas camo looks like this. It's worth 17, 18 million Pokeyen. That doesn't matter a whole lot to us as an Iron Man account, but it'd be a really cool rare thing to have for the history of the account. And this is the only way, this is really the only way that Iron Man accounts can get sick drip and express ourselves and have that personal expression and like the visual of the character we see every day when we log in and we grind for thousands of hours. We better like the character that we see, right? I'm gonna hop to channel 3 so people can come hang out as well. Just be kind, okay? We're gonna be on channel 3, Vermilion City. The time is now. Let's go ahead and stop stalling and open, okay? We're going to start off with the Xmas presents. 2 Stardust, 4 Stardust, a Snowboarder Starve, already a vanity. It is a duplicate and it's a seasonal, so not amazing. I'll take it. What the fuck is happening? I'll take a duplicate Peace Apple. That's kind of cool. It's a duplicate, but I really like this vanity. It's a very fucking cool vanity. I was got a rare candy before that. Pearls. I'll sell the pearls for Pokeyen. Repeat balls. Timer balls can be very... I'm honestly super low on Pokeballs right now. Blizzards, fine. Helping Hand. Pepper... Okay, we're getting a lot of repeats. There are so many, like, cheap, repeatable seasonals. You don't want to see seasonals because seasonals, you can get those in the later years. I want to show people I played the Iron Man account during the first ever event season in 2026 and 2025. I want to see that. You know, I don't want to see seasonals. So, just keep going. Hyper Potions... X specials, everything's always useful, relevant. X defense, avalanche, stardust, calcium, full heal, stardust. Mysterious Pokeball is kind of neat. Assurance, carbos, energy drink of good luck. Not a whole lot of good luck. 1 to 2 safeguard TMs, rare candies, nuggets, a bit of junk, premier balls. I'm crushing through these. These took days to grind, maybe even a week. Comet Shard, some Pokeyen, I guess. Come on, man. Come on. Give me the Melty Snowman. Give me a new vanity. Mysterious Pokeballs. I'll take those. Repeat balls. Come on. I know I got a lot of... I know I got Mysterious Great Ball. I know I got front loaded on vanities. but they were all seasonals. Peppermint shirt. I'm not. Come on. I don't need a 4th peppermint shirt. All due respect. You know, I like the peace apple. Like the best open so far was the peace apple hat duplicate. Oh my, don't gamble. Don't gamble, boys. Oh my goodness. Oh, that sucked. It's okay. It's okay. The Santas will save it. I believe. I believe. Come on. Come on, Santa. Give me a good present. Come on. Pearl Strings is actually decent Pokeyen. HP ups, whatever. X attacks. More X's presents. We'll keep one of those, I think, for like nostalgia. Big Nugget. These are I'm halfway in almost. Battle, that's good. That's actually very, very good. One of the worst charms, actually, but still, the 100% charms are extremely, extremely good. I will take Riches charms, BP charms, Item Magnet charms. Yes, please. Come on. I worked so hard for this. Come on. Another BP charm. It's the worst charm, but I'll take a charm, I guess. I prefer Item Magnets to be amazing to farm fossils for Shiny Wars next year. Match Revives. At least there's no way I open 40 with no vanity. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Ah, wait, was that new for me? Wait, is that new? Ah, wait.
What's up? Jack me off. What's up, man?
Santa
Absolutely.
beard.
Absolutely.
Santa beard. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
F legend.
Thank you. It's a seasonal, which that's kind of annoying. Okay. It has to be the last one. There's no way. That's a really cool vanity to get. There's no way it's the only vanity. Oh. My Iron Man account luck has been very, very good. Very, 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 very high. My opening sealed product luck throughout the events has been rough. It's not terrible. I'll take the Santa beard. But that's it, boys. That's it. It's not bad. We've still got a lot of new vanities. We can't be too bummed. I would have loved to get the Melty Snowman. I would have loved to get, obviously, the Christmas camo. I would have loved to get a few other, cool new vanities. Let's go see, what's available here. Is this seasonal? I could have got that. The Ice Horns, they're seasonal, I guess. The good news is any seasonals we didn't get, we have a chance to get in the future. That's okay. Honestly, we got a lot. We honestly got more than I think I expected. No, we didn't get the Elven outfit or the Elven bow or I would have loved the quiver. The quiver would have gone hard. Unfortunately, no quiver. We got the bow, but we got the bow. Oh! Chat, you're so smart. Chat, you're so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart and handsome and talented and tall. We have 20 Xmas mystery boxes. We still have a chance. We have a chance for something. Come on. Come on. Let's get opening. Pearls. Repeat balls. XP candies. Zinks. More of the same. I'll take 5 rare candies. Hammer balls. 7 left. 6 left. Oh, yeah, it's actually so good. Okay, sure. Rich's charm is really good. That's very, very, very good. It saves so much time. Multiple hours. Carbos, give me a vanity in the final 3. A vanity in the final 3 or more pearls and nuggets, I guess. Okay, it was still worth it. It was still worth to grind all of this, especially on an Iron Man account. And it just shows, it goes to show you how hard it is to get drip like this on an Iron Man account. It is just so hard. If you see Iron Man accounts with sick drip, tell them nice job. Tell them nice grind. Tell them congratulations. We still have one event left, fellas. We still have one event. The Christmas event is coming to an end in a few hours. The Lunar New Year event hasn't even begun yet. We still have things to process from this event. We have to prepare for the Lunar New Year event. And I will see you guys for a new event with new openings coming up on February 17th, most likely. So keep an eye out for that. And that'll be my last chance to get an ultra rare vanity on the Iron Man accounts in the first event season cycle. I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching. We keep going. We don't give up. Oh man, it's gonna be so fucking, yeah, I do, Dead Pale. It's gonna be so good when we get, thank you for the $5, Andre. I'm sorry to miss that. Just distracted by the all the stuff. We can refund the refund Kyle's British redemption. Sorry, I was just locked into the the opening. I do. That is true. Here, one sec. That is true. I do have one more Xmas present. I'm going to open it. I don't think anything will be in it, but yeah, I'm going to keep one, honestly, just for nostalgia purposes. I remembered, so we'll do that. I'm not doing the Ghastly event, no. I'm going to take a break. Alrighty, fellas. But alrighty, fellas, that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys had a fun Christmas event season within PokeMMO. If you enjoyed the content, enjoyed all the videos throughout the event season, like this video, dislike if not, subscribe for daily Pokemon videos. I do upload every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams, usually Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. I will be off tomorrow, making some hopefully cool videos in the background. Discord's down below, and if you want to go above and beyond and support my content, allow me to do stuff like this and put so much time into this game and my content and guides around the event seasons, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations really do make the difference. Thank you guys for all of that. Have a great day. Enjoy PokeMMO, and I will see you guys later. But for now, peace, Reno. You guys are awesome. Obviously, I wish the opening went a little bit better, but that's life. That's what are we gonna do, you know? I'm happy with the beard. The beard's cool. And it's gonna motivate me. We have Lunar New Year, boys. We have Lunar New Year, okay? I'll see you guys then. I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna raid. Yeah, I was gonna raid Kuroshi. Oh my goodness. The gamer. The driest gamer in Pokemon history, if you don't know. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you probably again Monday when I'm live, so it'll be a while, but I will be uploading. There's a really cool video coming out on the 9th. Not to like hype my own, but I think it's a really cool thing. And then yeah, some cool stuff coming. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Much love to you guys. Peace, Reno.